Well, shit, that wasn't supposed to happen. Hello, everybody. Whoops. Let me go back. There we go. Hello, everybody. Apparently, control is speed through everything. I'm going to, real quick, settings. Can I? No. Off. Off, please. Jesus. Okay. Welcome back to Nekojishi. And yes, that does say correctly. In a few hours after I'm doing this, I'm doing the hot stream. I'll get back to that later. For now, we're doing this. It was a few days after our trip into the mountains. Qingming, the tomb sweeping festival, was coming up soon. Now that I think about it, I should have bought a ticket in advance if I wanted to go, but I've just been too busy with schoolwork to get around to it. It's too late anyway, maybe next year. Also, Dad ended up calling me. He went on about me coming home during the break, but I just deflected by talking about my exams right afterwards, saying that I was planning to stay and study. He didn't argue.
Lau, I understand your predicament, so I'll only ask once. Are you certain you don't want to go home during your break?
Yeah, I just don't feel ready.
That's a shame. It would have been splendid to introduce you to the other gods.
Oh, you mean the other guardian tigers?
Correct. As I've said before, each statue back home holds a guardian tiger. With your affinity for beastmen, big-tittied beastmen, I would assume you'd be overjoyed to be surrounded by so many.
Don't ever phrase it like that again, please. The temple back home is really big. There's also heaps of statues. If all the guardian tigers are as big as the one I've seen, there's no way they'd all fit. I wonder what they do all day. It'd be funny to see all of them scattered around the place, playing chess, gossiping, hanging out. But if I go back now, won't they all have a million questions to ask me? I don't think I really want to deal with that.
I understand. Well, I can see them being a hassle. I'll just tell them in advance not to smother you all day. Would that be acceptable?
They shouldn't ask me about returning home, about life in Taipei, about studies, about girlfriends. They don't even know that I'm gay, and I don't really want to explain that.
Very true. I'll do my best, but sometimes they do like to joke around. Nevertheless, you must get used to them sooner or later.
What about Leopard and Senpai? Wouldn't it be weird for them to come along?
It would be best for that leopard to stay behind. Taking an Aborigine spirit to a Han temple would be asking for trouble.
Exactly. That's... Sorry. Sorry. Exactly. That's why I don't think it's best to go back yet. There's too much stuff to take care of first.
What about summer break? You cannot stay here for the whole summer.
We'll see how it goes. Sure. Let's see how... Let's see how it goes with you, being able to see gods and spirits, and how long it takes for your life to change forever. Guardian Tiger, my guy. Hello, Assyrium.
Alright, if that's how it is, quickly make decisions so that the others can leave.
I know. As much as I don't want to turn anyone away, keeping this up is just going to cause problems. Just thinking about deciding leaves me overwhelmed with nerves, guilt, and worry. Maybe I should do it. Rip it off like a band-aid and just decide already. How are you today, Osirium? A day before the festival. Wow! Fuck! Stop smoking cigarettes, dude. Wow! What? Okay. Leo! There we go.
You for sure aren't going back tomorrow?
I'm okay, can't wait to see someone get bonked. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that ability. Oops. Whoop. Give me a sec, it's on the wrong layer. It's on the wrong layer. Give me a sec. I have to put everything... There we go. Forgot about that, almost. Yeah, for sure. I have to prepare for the midterms. What about it?
Who cares about midterms? Well, you're trying for a scholarship? Scholarship is the word. Scholarship is a thing for something.
Even if I'm not, I still don't want to fail.
There's no way Liao could fail. I know that for sure. So, rather than study every day, let's go out and have some fun today instead.
I guess we could. We've really been going out a lot lately. I just don't have the time.
Can we please go out again? Just this once?
What do you think, Azarian? Do I want to go out with Senpai? Do I want to go out with the little shit who won't stop pestering me about everything? Or do I want to get good grades? Honestly, you know what? Sure, I'll go out with you. I guess it'd be alright.
Yay!
That was not a sound I should have made.
I'll make the arrangements.
What do you have planned?
Oh, that's a secret. I'd say it's a surprise for you, Liao. So just leave it to me, and I'll go home and get things ready.
Yeah, okay. Then I guess I'll see you later.
Yep. Tonight.
That night I waited and waited, but for the first time in a very long time, Senpai didn't come home.
What's that getting up to this hour?
It is getting a bit late. He's usually home by now. Let me call and I'll see what's up. Worried that something bad might have happened, I pick up my phone and call his number. He doesn't pick up. If something came up, he would have at least left a message.
Perhaps he fell asleep back at his home.
He was going to get some things ready. I doubt he'd just fall asleep. I used to feel like I wanted Senpai to go back home. Maybe some part of me still does, but I never wanted it to happen like this. We sat there waiting for any sign of him, the clock turning past midnight before I'm left with nothing to do but trudge over to my bed, taking my worries to sleep with me. Hello, Thomas. How are you today? The next day was the first day of Qingming, but Senpai was nowhere to be found. We were supposed to go out today. There's just been no word from him. How much did you miss? Literally, I went to school, Shuchi asked me out, and it was basically a choice between go out with him or study, and I chose the funner option. That was literally like 5 minutes. That was literally it. We were supposed to go out today. There's just been no word for him. Somewhere it annoys me, but I'm mostly just worried. I just don't know what I can do in a time like this. Who can help me find Senpai? Ask randos. Ask randos at the dance club. Leopard or guardian tiger. I would say Likalau would probably actually care-ish. Nobody actually cares about him, but Likalau would at least, like, attempt. Guardian Tiger doesn't like him, and everybody just wants to find him just to fuck him. So Leopard, yeah. Logic. I sit at my desk trying to study, but all I can think about is Senpai's disappearance. Unable to do any work, I resort to distracting myself by surfing forums. Eventually, I pull myself back to my study, starting again from the beginning. Really, where could Senpai be?
Lao, what's wrong?
It's just how suddenly he vanished. I'm worried.
That kitten. Whoever he is, he'll be fine. He's a guardian tiger after all. The other Yagwai wouldn't harm him.
But Lao is upset. It's fine, Leopard. Actually, Leopard, would it be possible for you to use the spirit paths to travel around and look for Senpai? I think yes. Really? I know his scent. It difficult. It too close. Too close? I don't have enough strength. No smell. Must go different place. So basically, if we go somewhere else, you'll be able to tell... Whoa, wait, what? You'll be able to catch his scent. Let's just erase tell. You'll be able to catch his scent. Okay. Yes. I see. It take time.
You two may do whatever... You two may do whatever you wish, but I don't think that kitten is somewhere... But I don't think that kitten is someone you should make a fuss over. Sorry, I have a cat in my tongue.
I just don't know. Maybe there was supposed to be a bye after tell. Give me a sec. So if we go somewhere else, you'll be able to tell by catching his scent? I guess? I really think tell is just an extra word that is just not necessary. I just don't know. Leopard, could you please help me look? To be fair, this is, translated from, I believe, Taiwanese to English? Either Taiwanese or Chinese. I want a cat in my tongue, if you know what I mean, and I'm looking at him right now.
I'm very happy to help Lao.
Thank you. Just as quickly as he agrees to help me, he leaves, standing up with purpose and pacing out of my room as I watch on with uneasy thoughts.
Well, as long as he's out searching, you could keep studying.
Tiger seemed piqued, retuning to his statue without saying anything. Again, I'm making fun of them, but for going from, like I said, Chinese to English, it's a pretty good translation. And now it's just me and myself left in the room. I guess this is Tiger's subtle making sure I have the space to study. Without anything else to do, I take advantage of my newfound peace and quiet to get back into my books. I was deep in my books for some time before I realized that it was already dinner time. Leopard wasn't back. Oh great, everybody's disappearing. I get the newfound ability to see gods and they're running away from me. Dear God, am I that bad? After dinner, I focus back to my studies as before, occasionally looking towards the door.
Lao, you're concerned about Leopard, aren't you?
Yes.
Really? There's no need. Just focus on studying. After all, he is much stronger than any Yagwai I know of. As much as I'd hate to admit, even stronger than I am.
I cannot read today.
You absolutely don't need to worry about him.
He's that strong?
Easily. Two of me couldn't kick him out. If it were possible, do you not think I would have done so already?
Okay, but why isn't he back yet? It's getting really late.
He did say that he needed some time. You can be rest assured that he'll be back once he's done whatever it is he's doing.
I look at the window. Of course I can't see much, but that doesn't stop me from goddamn hitting the wheel button. That doesn't stop me from trying to imagine where he might be in the cityscape beyond the frame. It's time for bed, and I've yet to see fur nor tail of leopard. I can only turn out the lights and go to sleep as usual. I like how we've stopped even caring to look for Shuchi, and I'm now just worried about leopard, about Likalao. I wonder where Shuchi is. Well, now I wonder where Likalao is. Fuck Shuchi. I pull up the sheets, climbing into my bed. Looking at the side, I see Tiger standing before his statue. We're the only ones left, meaning I'm sleeping alone on the bed and the futon on the floor is free without Senpai here. Tiger did say he would share the bed with me at night, but that was before I could see him. Maybe I should ask to see if he wants to sleep somewhere more comfortable tonight. Yes. Do it, I did. Tiger.
What is it?
Would you like to maybe sleep on the bed with me tonight?
Embrace the furry daddy.
He basically is. He basically is literally a father.
Oh. Although, it's always a possibility that Leopard might return tonight, is it not?
I guess? Even if he is a dick. Yeah. Big dick. Pretty big dick.
But after everything that's happened, I'm more than happy to stay with you.
He walks over onto my bed, phasing through it to get underneath the sheets next to me. Now Tiger's huge body is taking up most of the space. At least I don't have to sleep alone tonight after all.
You can lay down on me.
Like this? I'm a little embarrassed to rest my head down on Tiger's chest, but it's not that I don't want to. He does have the big tits. The big titties.
Yes, no? How else would you have room to sleep comfortably?
It's hard to refuse when he tells me to It's hard to refuse when he tells me to straight out like that. Nothing here is straight. You understand that, right? I think they mean straighten out like that. I end up laying my body atop his, my head buried into his warm, fuzzy chest. Oh, really? Really? You cheap out on this scene, but not the hot tub scene. Got it. Being bundled up across Tiger's body, feeling the firm muscles underneath his soft fur, it makes me feel safe to be so close to him.
Oh, Liao.
He pats my head with his soft paw. Bap, bap, bap.
Why do you always make me worry about you?
I make you worry about me.
You may not have noticed, but you always put your whole heart into things when it comes to helping others. I've seen you turning yourself over in turmoil, worrying about those two. Your love and care is consuming you, to the point where taking a small break just to study for yourself is beyond your ability. You care about the others more than you do so for yourself. That's why I worry about you.
But
I know. That's just how you are. You're a wonderful boy. Alas, I only wish that you would garner more time to care for yourself. I hope that's not too much to ask.
What Tiger's saying hit me hard. This whole time I've thought I was the one being selfish for even considering my own life and goals over finding a way to help others. Maybe I really am trying to give up too much for them. But that doesn't change the fact that all the worrying I did today was useless, but it's not like I could help it. Wait. But that doesn't change the fact that all the worrying I did was useless. I did today was useless. It's not useless. It's alright to worry about the ones you love. Is this another sentence they wrote wrong? I couldn't do anything to help Senpai. Leopard only went because I asked him to. But the right thing would have been to not bother them about it and just concentrate on my books. Dude. There is nothing wrong with what you're doing right now.
Lao, you're a son of the Lin family and my worshipper, so please don't make me have to worry so much.
He hugs me tightly. Maybe I should listen to him more often. He obviously really cares for me, and I always only seem to care about the others. So I should try and take more care of myself. For the guardian tiger who cares so much about me. I know, I'll be more careful, I promise. If you were to go missing, I'd be even more worried.
As much as I would be honored by you worrying about me, it would just make everyone around you worry as well. Please do not try to overthink this.
Scary. Yes, Osiria. It's very scary to get lost. It's just how I am.
Please, overthinking like this isn't healthy for you. So let's just take this a few steps at a time. Try to not think so deeply about everything. Understood?
Oh, never mind. Seeing nothing was scary. I don't really know how to do that.
It's alright, just relax. It's time to sleep. It's been a while since I hugged you to sleep.
That sounded a lot creepier than I think you meant it to be. That sounded a lot creepier than I think you meant it to be. But okay. Taking his advice to heart, it does help me relax. After all being held in his arms like this, I really do feel like there's nothing to fear. Yay, hug! Yes, Osirim, yay, hug. Almost as soon as I close my eyes, I fall asleep in his warm embrace. Ah, hey! Next morning, I open my eyes just to find Leopard standing over me, watching me, judging me. I'm not cheating!
Don't stand over him like that.
Sorry. Don't worry, it's fine, but you're back. I'm back. So, did you find anything? I found him. You did? Where? Big house. A big house. Where? Leopard points towards a corner of the room. That's northeast. I'm surprised you know what direction on a compass is, Lao. Just by pointing, you know what direction you're pointing in. So, Keelung, did he go home? At some point, Senpai did tell me his home is back in Keelung, and Leopard is definitely pointing over that way. Do not know. I guess Leopard wouldn't know if it was his home. Even if we don't know for sure, everything would fit. Sorry, even if we don't know for sure, everything would fit if it was. Oh, okay.
If he's at home, then that means the kitten is fine.
But if he really is at home, then why wouldn't he answer his phone? It's been 2 days without any sign of him. Leopard, did you see him? Was he okay? No. Big house, many people. Yaguais, on gods, powerful, can't go in. Huh? Are you talking about Senpai's house?
Mayhap his family is very wealthy. It's not unexpected for such powerful families to call upon many gods with offerings to protect them.
But Senpai, he really never seemed like someone who was that well off. Always wearing normal clothes and eating out at the night markets with me. To think his family is so wealthy.
Perhaps his parents don't send him money.
I doubt he gets along with them that badly. So as far as we know, he's in a house. You guys can't get inside due to some barrier. And on top of that, for some reason, he can't call out.
I think yes.
Huh.
Though, you do not plan to go over there, do you?
What if they locked Senpai in there? I know he's a bitch, but good god, he's still a person.
It's his home. Whatever his family decides to do is their own business. It's not your position to intrude on such matters.
Yeah, but their family is all... Yeah, but their family also has some sort of spiritual protection on their side. What happens if they find out that Yan Shuchi is being possessed?
Even if they force the kitten out, he is still a guardian tiger. No harm would come to him.
Maybe he hasn't said anything because he's been forced out of Senpai's body.
This is all but speculation. If he's home, he's fine. You're thinking too much into this. Right now, your time would be better spent on study.
Where Gamer is in here, what happened to Lao's voice? What?
Not worry, I want to help.
Leopard. My voice is Lao. What are you talking about? Did I say something wrong in the wrong voice? Did I say something wrong in the wrong voice?
What? I will find Shuchi. So you would just storm into their home unannounced and spirit him away from his family, all without knowing what is really going on? If he's fine, Lao won't. I can't stand you. Idiot.
I see, I get it now. You see yourself as Lao in this. Okay, no worries. Enjoy. Well, it's not even that. It's... the main character is going to talk the most in any story. I don't want to destroy my voice. That's really the only reason I use my voice as... I'm sure nothing lewd will happen to you, or I mean Lao. No, it's not like that. Sure, the big man has good tits, and the little guy is kind of nice looking, and the other little guy is a bitch, but still. It is.
Alright. If you do insist on acting like fools, then I might as well come along, if only to save you from yourselves.
Really? Thank you.
Well, I still don't agree with it, but I must do as I must. But I must do as I must to make sure you won't...
Oi! Nah, blah, blah.
Well, I still don't agree with it, but I must do as I must to make sure you two won't make a mess.
I need to read better.
My belief is still that the kitten is fine. If you must see for yourself, you may in fact be getting him in trouble. Just be cautious of that. In any case, do you still wish to go?
Yeah. No. It's spelled with a D. T-I-D. T-I-D-S. Pecs are tids. Pecs are tiddies. Alright? Alright, get it right next time. I'm not watching that. It's wrong. I'm not watching that. Get it right next time. Yes, I have to make sure he's okay. No, 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 no. You said... No, I said tids. 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 I did not say tits. Tits are for ladies, the boobies. These are titties. With a D. This is my canon. Check the clips, he was right. Spell it right. Then I will. I look over to my bookshelf. A single tongue flower sits there, drifting back and forth. Are you still keeping it floating? I'm sorry. Are you still just keeping it floating on my desk? I still want to go. I have to make sure he's okay.
If you must, I shall accompany you. Leopard, lead the way.
Make it again! You don't have to make it again. I'm just... Give me a sec. Okay, I will watch it. Sure, the big man has good tits. Sure, the big man has good tits. I said tits. Give me a sec.
Big man has good tits.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Settings.
Sure, the big man has good tits.
Tids. I said D.
Sure, the big man has good tits.
Tids.
Sure, the big man has good tits.
Tids. I say tids. I say tids. You heard it here first, folks. I said tids. With a D. With a D. It's too late to make it again. I said it with a D. You can clearly hear it. F. German man upset. It gone wrong. Concept. I said it with a D. You can clearly hear the D. Tits are still more funny than tids. Whatever, don't neglect to bring my statue. I'm not even reading it in a voice.
Whatever, don't neglect to bring my statue. Let's be off.
Look, titties are good, alright? Titties are for women.
That's all I'm saying. You need a special name for this tiger man. Because those are titties. Guardian Tiger pets me on the back as I put a statue in my bag. Take my phone, and set off out the door. Oh, that was hilarious. Following Leopard's directions, we arrive at a park near Senpai's house in Keelung. Over there, mansion.
Okay. Leo, please wait for us here.
Huh? Wait for you? What, am I not allowed to come?
What? We charge right into this house. At the very least, it's rude, and it could even be dangerous, honestly. We can handle this.
But I'm the one who brought you here!
You yourself are unable to fight. I couldn't just let you waltz in there. Now that you have brought my statue here, you may leave the rest up to us. As much as it troubles me, this is what we must do. Leopard, you have the ability to make things levitate, correct?
Yes.
Then would you be able to levitate my statue into the mansion? Yes. This should do.
Tiger turns back to face me.
Lao, I know how much you worry about others, but I also worry about you. That place may be dangerous, so please, help us by waiting here. Alright.
But
No matter what, I will let you put yourself in danger. You are close enough as it stands. Now then, Leopard, let's proceed. Yes.
But... Suddenly the guardian tiger statue is floating in front of me. I didn't even realize my backpack was open. That's too obvious!
Leopard, please levitate it closer to the ground.
Oh, sure, like that's gonna help anything.
Okay.
Instead of a floating statue, it's now just a walking statue. Everything was out of my hands everything was out of my hands as I stood there in the park, waiting nervously for Tiger to set his plan in motion. So they didn't really need me after all. I was just the driver. If that. Do I even drive? I don't think I even drive. I think we took a bus here. What the fuck was I for? The solid person? I mean, at least I had to bring Tiger's statue. Yeah, I was just the person who could pick up an object. There's no way that Leopard could have brought it all the way here. Maybe I should go find a hiding place. I'm pretty close to his house after all. There's a gazebo literally right there I could just sit in. How dangerous could it be to waltz up to Senpai's house anyway? Considering how weak I am, I wouldn't place any bets on it. I mean, you're a dancer, you could probably do something. Frickin', I don't know, spin on your head and kick some people in the face, I guess? You could do something. And again, you're a dancer, you have plenty of muscles, I'm sure. I wish I wasn't just a normal person. That I could be stronger somehow.
Hey, kiddo. What you doing out here?
Huh? Ragu? What are you doing here?
I came to see you, kiddo.
See me?
Didn't you know? The rumors about you going to save your boyfriend are spreading like wildfire.
Save... That's not how it is!
Didn't you ask that clouded leopard to go find that boyfriend of yours? He was out sniffing around all night. It'd be hard for word not to get out. All the Yagwai were yammering on about it, pleading spirits to help find him. You can't expect me to believe he's just a normal friend of yours now, can you?
But I was just worried about Senpai.
No matter what you say, kiddo, everyone already thinks he's your boyfriend.
But he's not.
I got it. That other boyfriend of yours thought you might get bored on your own, so he asked me to come wait with you.
Other boyfriend?
Yes, yep. They cared so much about you that they ran around all over town just for you. If that's not the dedication of a boyfriend, I don't know what is.
Now you're just trying to rile me up.
Well, if they aren't your boyfriend, what are they? Your obedient dog? That's just disrespectful.
Please stop talking already.
Don't be like that. He asked me to look after you. I couldn't possibly do so without talking to you.
Can you look after me without talking? I don't know, like a stalker would?
Well, that's not my idea of looking after someone, but yeah, sure. I'll keep silent if that's what you want, kiddo.
Whatever. Annoyed, I decided to go sit down somewhere in the park and watch Ragu, who just stands before me, absent-mindedly entertaining himself. After a while, the silence gets to me, and I just end up bored out of my mind. He's not that bad. I should at least try to talk to him. Eventually, I muster up the courage to start speaking to him again. As much as Ragu likes to tease me, he's really a great guy. Once we started talking again, it feels like the next 2 hours pass in an instant. You spent fucking 2 hours on the bench outside of Shushi's house? Just waiting.
Oh, hey, look.
My gaze is drawn to the far corner of the park where I see none other than Senpai himself come out from behind the bushes. Oh. God. Smoker's voice, Smoker's voice.
Hey, Liao!
Senpai!
Liao, long time no see.
Senpai runs over to me. Since Ragu's watching, I told him... Sorry, I hold him back from bouncing on me, as much as I didn't want to. Senpai, what happened to you? I've been trying to call you for days.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't think things would end up like this. At first, I just came around to grab some stuff, but my family ended up keeping me locked up because of, well, our thing. They don't accept that I'm gay. I've tried to object, but no matter what, after college, I'm going to marry whoever they arrange for me.
No, that's shit.
Somehow, they heard about us.
Ah. Oh.
Somehow, they heard about us. They're trying to force me to cut off all ties to you.
So it's all because of me.
No. It's not you. It's because of me. It's my fault for letting the rumors spread about us at the dance club. I never thought my family would react like this. I took both my phone and my computer, so I really couldn't get in touch with you. I'm sorry.
No, it's not your fault. You shouldn't blame yourself. It's your fucking stupid parents.
Anyway, thank you, Liao. You even came so far as just to find me.
Well, I just waited around. It was really Leopard who went through all the trouble to find you.
Okay, you two little lovebirds. Sorry to cut in on your reunion, but now that you're all together again, it's time for me to take my leave.
Not both. Nah, we're not together.
You're great, kiddo. See you another time.
Ah, yeah, see ya. Thank you, I guess. Once again, Ragu disappears with a bout of laughter and a hearty smile, fading away without a trace.
I'm so happy Lau came to help me. But of course, I also have Glau and...
I'm sorry, my brain just kind of like blanked out there for a second.
But of course, I also have Kalau and the old man to thank. They did make it possible for me to sneak out after all.
Oh yeah, just this soundtrack. This soundtrack's a fucking bop. It's a good soundtrack.
But honestly, I was fine. I've just been grounded for a few days.
I'm kind of worried how extreme your family is about grounding you, though.
Right. There's not really anything I can do to fight back about it. I'm glad you came over to see me, but I still need to go back before they notice I'm gone, though.
Couldn't you just run away?
That'd be like cutting off all ties and burning my bridges with them.
Like they wanted you to do to me, okay.
But I can still spend some time with you before I have to go back. Will you go out on a date with me?
Now? Leopard's not even back yet.
We don't have much time before I have to go back. Please, Liao.
This just seems selfish and petty. Why? Would this just be a pity date? Do it? Okay. I'll be happy to stay with you for a little while before you go back.
Thank you, Liao.
Save first? Well... it'll be fine. I have a previous save that's not like too far away, and I can just speed through.
Let's not waste a single second.
Hey, oh, it's this game again. Yes, it is, sweet. Yes, it is. Senpai takes hold of my hand, dragging me away from the park with him. Well, I'm sure autosave will be fine. Nice. Senpai, where are we going?
This is not. There's this nice place not that far from here. I've always wanted to show it to you.
Really? I thought shopping was the only thing you cared about.
As much as I like shopping, that's not what I want right now. I want to take you somewhere special.
I guess you're right. Y'all like going off on jets. Senpai tightens his hand around mine as he leads me away from the main streets and down some small village paths. He's skipping along, humming to himself, brimming with joy, clearly loving every minute of us being together. It's hard to imagine he's been held like a prisoner in his own home.
Falling into my world.
Please stop singing. Seeing Senpai so happy, I can't help but smile. Whenever we're together, it's always been somewhere busy, full of other people, but here, walking hand in hand down this quiet road, it feels so nice just to be with him. My thoughts dilute away as a light patter of cool rain hits my skin.
Oh, it's starting to rain.
Oh no, am I reading you are killing your insides again? Where? Later. Later, not right now. Dear God, not right now when I'm trying to do voices. Remember what happened last time? Yes, and I have a punishment for last time because I didn't eat that very last spicy one.
It's starting to rain.
Should we find something to stand under?
Come on, it's just a drizzle. Let's keep going.
He wasn't fazed in the slightest. It was a very light rain, actually more like a wet fog, covering everything around us in gray.
Sometimes it's kind of nice to just walk around in the rain.
You really can't feel the cold, can you, Senpai? You're not even wearing a jacket. He's kind of wearing a jacket. Even has a hoodie that he's not using.
There's no way I could catch a cold. After all, I get all warm when I'm around you, Liao.
Really? I have nothing to do with that. I knew he was just joking around, but I still felt embarrassed.
Hey, it's up. It's up ahead, this way. Come on.
Without saying another word, Senpai runs off down some street. I follow him, trying to catch up.
Wow, look. Hey, watch out.
What? Oh, fuck!
Did he just kill me?
Oh, Lao! Or no, that was...
Lao, Lao.
Yeah.
Lao, I'm so sorry. Anyone?
Did he actually just kill me? The bitch just accidentally killed me. Hello? Maybe. Okay.
Wow, come on. It's time to get up, sleepyhead. Don't get lazy just because midterms are over. It's boring when you're asleep.
Roll credits. Senpai?
Yep. Right here. Why, did you forget me? Are you really that sleepy?
Senpai, how did we get back here?
Where else would we be? We've been living together for a month now. Are you saying you don't want me to be here?
We're living together? What?
Man, you really did oversleep. Snap out of it. It's me, your boyfriend.
But... folding table in the corner is still full of his stuff? As if we were still living together? But where are Leopard and my guardian tiger? I look at the bookcase, but Tiger's statue is nowhere to be seen. Where's Guardian Tiger?
Guardian Tiger? You mean me?
I mean my family's Guardian Tiger.
Wow, what are you saying? I am your family's Guardian Tiger.
Oh no. I'm confused. Was this all a dream? I don't know. Huh? But...
I'm your family's Guardian Tiger. I used to be a Yagwai, but Goddess Mazu summoned me a long time ago. How could you forget that?
My family's Guardian Tiger? Aren't you the leopard cat that possessed Yan Shuchi's body?
I only borrowed his body to be more helpful to you. How did you forget that? Did you get sick last night or something?
Oh no, you're dead. True ending will confirm everything. Senpai holds his paw against my forehead.
You don't seem to have a fever. You playing a joke with me or what?
I'm not.
Well, it doesn't matter. Even if Lao has amnesia, I'll still be here to look after him. He has nothing to worry about. But if you really are sick, you should get some more rest.
Senpai climbs onto my bed and sits up against the wall. Then he has me rest my head on his lap. I'm using his knees as a pillow.
This way I can give you some of my chi.
Senpai rests his palm against my forehead. I love the feeling of his fluffy paws. Big old bappers. He starts to hum a soft tune. It just spoils. I have no idea. I honestly don't. I still don't quite get it, but the confusion in my head is melting away. You and me both, pal. I close my eyes, beginning to fall asleep to the feeling of his warm touch and the sound of his soft melody. That was it! that was it! Where does... Okay, let me see where the autosave comes. Okay, no. We're just gonna go back a bit. That was it. That was that ending. Tiger told me to wait here and even asked Ragu to keep an eye on me. I'm sure Leopard would want me to stay as well. I can't just run off. First bad ending. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say that seemed very like, oh wow, that was kind of piss poor. Too vague to be a spoiler. I can't just run off.
What? We'll be back.
Yeah.
We'll be back before they even know we're gone.
But how would we know when they'll get back? And since you're out here, they shouldn't be too far off. Then we can go grab lunch together.
What? That's not romantic at all. It's too hard to just spend time with Lao. I might never have another chance again.
Senpai, I'm sorry. Also, you better not be fucking lying to me.
If you're sorry, why not take me out on a date, please?
But I hesitate for just a moment, trying to find a way out of this before seeing a certain tiger appear from around the corner. Yes, I wave to him eagerly.
Wow, you know you're waving at thin air, right?
Oh, right. I stop waving, thankfully changing the conversation. Soon enough, both Tiger and Leopard have walked over to us, Tiger's statue not too far behind.
What a hassle. Must your family employ such...
Sorry, I've been smoking too long, trying to get back into... Let me take a sip of drinky drink. God, Shuchi. Yeah, put down those packs, man.
Must your family employ such violence, Yagwai, if it were not for Leopard? Very strong.
Hey, sorry about that. They're really just doing their jobs as guardians.
Can't you have them heal?
You know I have to pretend they're not there as it is. It's not like I'd be able to control them either way.
Sorry for all the trouble.
Below.
Savage rating. Oh, okay. More people for gay tiger people.
Yes, for Lao, not you, kitten.
I know. It's not like I asked you to come.
Any words of praise? A thank you, even?
Really? Commoners such as yourselves are in no position to request my praise. Such arrogance.
Gay tiger people. Yes, gay tiger people. Don't act like I spoiled princess Sorry. Don't act like a spoiled princess rescued from her oh-so-terrible castle.
Well, you know my family's rich now, so please just play along.
Hey, I'm gonna stop buying you dinner now. How's that? How's that? How's that for asking me to buy you everything when, in reality, you're fucking loaded? Why should I buy you anything? Take your wallet next time. Haha. Senpai, you're gonna go back, right?
I can't stay out too long. My family would just notice I'm gone and get mad. It's not like I could just run off forever.
How long can you stay out? Senpai glances between Tiger and Leopard.
I guess if I can't have a date with Lau, I might as well just head back now.
Right now?
Yep. I'm happy enough just to see you for a moment, to know you care. Really, thank you all for coming to look for me. Thank you, Kalau. And you too, old man.
I don't really know how to do a shout out. Let's hear him. He was playing Dark Souls 3, then Hollow Knight, and is now playing IRL. Cool. Interesting. That's pretty cool, Savage. Also, what is this clip you made? What is this clip? More people for gay tiger people. Nice. 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 His stream lags from time to time, so enjoy. Do you mean my stream or Savage's? I hope it's not mine. I don't remember if I read this already.
Really? Thank you all for coming to look for me. Thank you, Kalau, and you too, old man.
Savage. Okay. Making sure. You better tell me if I'm lagging. Please tell me if I'm lagging.
I never said it. I never said I did it for your benefit.
You're welcome. Yeah, yours is good. Okay. That's nice. That's good.
Well, see you guys later. I'm grounded right now, but they'll totally have to let me go back to school. Meaning, I get to see you guys again after the end of summer vacation. Please look forward to it.
I will. Bye. I tried dating you once and you fucking killed me with a car. Bye. Senpai, I will. Goodbye. In the end, it was kind of bittersweet to see him leave. Senpai waved back enthusiastically, practically jumping while doing so. I watched carefully from the second he turns around to the moment his tail disappears from my sight. Then he's gone. Fucking finally! I guess it's time for us to head back home.
Lau, as much as I wish for you to focus on your studies, do you not think it's time to tidy up your room?
Huh? I took a look around my room. Yeah. Can't say I've really been paying attention to it. Truth be told, it's a mess. Senpai always helped out, keeping things in order, so we didn't have a problem. Without him here, it's all just back to how things used to be. Not that I really need to clean anything up.
It's terrible. These clothes have been left here for 3 days. They'll smell soon enough, and your bin. It's, well, past its brim with takeaway packaging. Must I implore you to even take out the garbage?
Yeah, I got it, Dad. Cool, thanks. I know what he's on about. I'm just being a lazy butt. I just haven't been with it the past few days.
Well, clean up, quickly. Chop chop.
Don't ever do that again. Yeah, on it. I could hardly avoid cleaning forever, so I do as I am told. There's so many things to put away. All in all, I'm kept busy for over an hour trying to make everything spick and span. I'm gonna take another drink. At the very least, I don't have to do any more cigarettes for a little bit. So that's good.
Lau, you forgot to turn on the washing machine, but don't worry, I did it for you.
Question, how did you do that, you spectral being?
Oh, thanks.
He's able to turn on the washing machine, so his spirit powers can do that, huh? Those peppers don't help either. Again, I have not eaten any peppers yet. That is coming. I literally bought freaking Buffalo Wild Wings, the Carolina Reapers, because I enjoy them. And I don't want my stomach to feel like a freaking landmine. That was awful. Thankfully, it caused permanent damage last time. I will say, thankfully, honestly, nothing really bad coming out. Or really going in. It was really just the stomach, the incredible stomach pain I had. That was what it was. But trust me when I say that will come later. That will come later. He's able to turn on the washing machine, so his spirit powers can do that, yeah.
You need to take care of that kitten's possessions as well. It may be his, but it is still your room to keep tidy. As such, this hat has just been left sitting out in the open, collecting dust. You would be better off to wash it and put it away for the time being.
Hey, but... Oh, I'm trying to talk you out of it. No, you're not going to. Even if somebody is already unfollowed, and the whole point of the spicy stream was because I had 50 followers and now I have 49, so I'm kind of pissed off about that, but fucking too bad. Too bad, I'm doing it anyways. So anyways, I started to talk you into it. What do you mean talk me? I talked myself into it. What are you talking about? I have things. Trust me when I say I have things in a couple hours. Tiger's talking about the husky hat I bought Senpai. He always kept it next to him when he went to sleep. Honestly, I expect it to be dirtier by now, but Senpai's kept pretty good care of it. Define dirtier. Maybe Senpai doesn't want me to move it.
Is it not sensible to just clean it up and put it away? It's not like I suggested you throw it out. That would be pointless.
It doesn't feel right to touch it. No. No. In any case, we can just wait for Senpai to come back, and then he can decide to do whatever he wishes, right?
Lau, are you not just being lazy?
No. I'm just concerned that under the current circumstances, Senpai wouldn't want us to touch it. At least that's what I feel.
Fine. If that's what you believe, we'll make sure to clean everywhere else.
Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah. Yep. Totally. As I look at the animal hat, memories of that day shopping with Senpai come flooding back to my mind. I wonder how he's going back home. Should be doing, but... Okay. Unless this is his room. Oh no, this is mine. It was the last night of the Qingming holidays when Senpai finally returns to visit me. Senpai, you're back. How are you? Did your family hurt?
No. No matter what, they're my family. I may have overstepped my bounds with them, but they wouldn't hurt me. It's just... things are kind of awkward at the moment.
What do you mean?
They don't want me to live with you. I'm not sure what their problem is. It's not like we're together doing lewd stuff all the time, unless you want to. But that's what they seem to think. It was rough hearing them talk to me like that. But I don't really have anything to fight back with.
Again, I will point out how many times you made it lewd. And the many times we have sat at, like, the lunch table and stuff. You have been nothing but horny. You have... No. Do I need to get this back out again? Does this thing need to come back out? To prove to you how horny you are. I mean, you paid for everything, so what could they have to say bad about you? So does this mean you have to go back home?
Yeah, I guess I have to. Need to lie low for a while.
Oh, is the kitten leaving? Very well.
Fuck you! Fuck you too, okay? Stop being an asshole, okay?
Don't act so chuffed about it, old man. I just can't accept that I have to go. But there's no other way. I won't be gone for long. I'll just have to try and talk my family into it.
You can convince them?
I don't know, but fucking mouse wheel. They'll be happier if I'm home. Things like this take time, so I'll just have to get my stuff packed up and ready to go. You better not get sad, Liao.
Yeah?
Okay! Here's this, and this. Well, you take that too.
Senpai gathers all his belongings from the corner, cramming them all into his backpack, before going to the bathroom and doing the same with his toiletries. He brought over his towels and stuff? Or really? I guess he was living with... Okay.
Okie dokes. There should be everything, right?
I'm glad I am off work to pay attention now.
Well, I'm off. See you tomorrow at school, Lao.
Senpai, wait. I hesitate, but I decide to ask Senpai what's on his mind. So if you're moving back home, how are you going to save your temple in Miaoli?
Oh, I'll be fine. It's not like we're never gonna see each other again. I'll have plenty of chances to see you, Lao. Besides, fucking mouse wheel! Why does that activate the thing? I just spin the mouse wheel and that does it. It's not even clicking the mouse wheel. Clicking the mouse wheel makes everything go away. It's so annoying. Besides, everything would just be solved if Lao agreed to go to Miaoli with me. Lao, wanna come with me? Alrighty. Lao still hasn't made up his mind, so it's useless asking him right now. I'll just head off. See ya!
Yeah, Senpai, see you too. Bye, Shuchi. And just like that, Senpai leaves my room, carrying everything he owns with him. Even though he said that I'd see him tomorrow, it's hard to see him leave like this. I've gotten used to him in my life the past month, and now it feels like it's all gone.
I didn't know that kitten was so reasonable. He didn't even throw a tantrum before leaving.
Shuji!
Not happy.
He wasn't happy? I know Senpai didn't really want to leave, but we both saw this coming, didn't we? Senpai, how did things end up like this? Should I talk to them about him? I could talk with the tiger, who really wants him gone, who is just being an asshat about everything. I could talk with the leopard, who actually consents that he's not happy, or I can just say fuck it. I'll talk with Likalao because he seems to be the number one source for logical reasoning in this place. I'll talk with Likalao, the leopard. I crawl into the bed and bury my face into a pillow, pressing it tightly against my face. Give me a sec. My headphones are yelling at me to charge the battery, so I need to do that quickly. There we go.
Lao, unhappy.
Huh? Yeah, I'm just trying to work out how I feel about Senpai leaving.
I call him back. For Lao.
Oh, no, it's not that easy. He didn't want to leave.
Why? Stay if not want to leave.
It's not his choice. He has a family who expects a lot of things from him. I'm the same. Don't get it. It's not that easy to explain. There's always someone who thinks they know what's best for you. Sometimes you have to give in to those expectations even if you don't want to. You don't always do it because you actually have no other choice. Sometimes you just care about that person. Or they're integral to your life, like family. My internet was acting up, still is, but not as bad. Aw, dang. Well, hopefully it gets better. Hopefully your internet gets better. You don't always do it because you actually have no other choice. Sometimes you just care about that person. Or they're integral to your life, like family. I don't even know if I even read that. Don't get it. Sorry, this is probably too much for you to understand. It's okay, though. I pull back my quilt and roll up into my bed. I'm upset! I'm really upset! I yelled out in frustration, the sheets fucking mouse wheel. The sheets wrapped up tightly around my face, muffling the sound. Scratch that, my parents' internet since I'm staying over until Sunday, huh? I kept thinking about Senpai walking away. One day my family could just up and decide to force me to go back home. Then I'd have to give up everything no matter what. I sit there brooding in my bed, knowing full well I still have heaps of things I could look over for midterms. But that doesn't matter to me right now. Why does everything have to happen all at once? My head hurts. I bury myself into my blankets as far as I can. For now, I'll just trying to forget everything. The holidays are over, and midterm exams are about to start. In the morning, I waited around for a bit, just on the off chance that Senpai would be here to walk me to school, but he didn't. His dorm is in the opposite direction from campus after all. It'd be a pain to come over here just for me. In fact, I didn't run into Senpai all day. I didn't ruin him, I didn't even run into him. I mean, most of my classes have exams today. It's not like Senpai can sit in on them like he usually does. And I don't see him during lunch either. Is this the same place they had sushi? I think so? It might be. I mean, this is the one, like, eatery type piece they have. So I think just all eating places will look like this, essentially. Finally, I end up running into him at the cafeteria that evening.
Wow, what a long day! How did your exams go?
Oh, they were fine, but what about you, Senpai? You had exams, right?
Nah, none today. I didn't really take on many subjects this semester, so exams are pretty chill.
That reminds me of when I took my final exams. I only had one each day, and they were at the very end of the day, but we had to stay there until our exams were done. From when school began to when our exams finished. So because I was there for 8 hours, I brought a small TV and my PlayStation 2 and hooked it up there, and me and a bunch of people from school just had a good time. We had a great time. Which is why he was able to come to my classes every day. I got in the way of his studies, didn't I? But it's too late to think about that now. You know, where were you all day? I didn't see you at all.
Did Lau miss me? I have been waiting here for you after all.
You were waiting for me
You were waiting for me here, Senpai. Read it, please. Well, you pretty much only eat in the cafeteria. It's not hard to guess that you'd come here.
Who doesn't eat in the cafeteria? It's cheap, okay?
There's heaps of cheap restaurants around campus, you know. You're just being too lazy to go out and try anything new.
It's my first year here. You can't expect me to know every place around. Besides, the food here is good enough.
Still, you're always eating alone, Liao. How lonely of you.
I'm not eating alone. For the past month, I've been eating with you, and people can't really hear us talk about that.
If I'm gone, who will eat with you then?
Senpai, that was a low blow.
What's wrong? Why so serious?
Don't you start with the Joker memes, okay? Don't you dare. I will kick you out. Top 10 best Wargamer catchphrases. Number 1, nice tits. Nice tids. It's nice tids. You just said if I'm gone. Shouldn't you be saying if you go to Meowly with me?
Well, yeah, if Lao comes to Meowly with me, we'll be eating together for sure. But what if you don't? You don't have any of the friends to have dinner with, right? I mean, you've got Lao and the old man, but they're not real people. If you don't have any normal friends, people will just start seeing you as some loner weirdo.
Senpai, isn't Meowly matter of life or death for you? To me, it just sounds like you've given up. That fucking mouse wheel. That you're already planning to leave and you're trying to make peace with that. It's not even like my mouse is busted. No, I just keep accidentally like tapping the mouse wheel, and just one tiny notch of the mouse wheel is enough to bring up history. It's I hate that little control. I wish it was just a button on the keyboard.
No, I just think I've been trying too hard to chase you, Liao. And even then, I still can't convince you. So I guess I should give you some room. Maybe keeping some distance is better. Yeah, it's a life or death matter, but even knowing that, you're still not going to go with me, are you?
It's because I'd have to leave school.
You might have to leave school, but I'll go back to being a Yaguai roaming the streets just to disappear one day like I never existed.
It's unfair to threaten Lao like that. The dissipation of your Futagong's influence won't cause you to vanish. You'll just become a Yaguai. Nothing would impede you from finding another Futagong. As long as you remain a good Yaguai, no one would harm you.
You make it sound so easy. I've served my Futagong for a long time, and I'm not about to give up on them and watch as they lose their power. With power or without, they're a god of soil. One day when someone brings an offering, they'll be revived, but it doesn't feel right letting them be forgotten like this.
There are many people in this world in need. If you care so much, why not help them all?
I want to help someone. That's why I came to Lao. I know it's not hard for him. I know it is hard for him. It is hard for him. He'd have to leave school behind for over a year. On top of that, he has a family to deal with. I know firsthand how difficult that is. Difficult? I know leaving school isn't really the problem. It's getting Lao's family to accept what he's doing, isn't it? Sure, I have memories of Yan Shuji's relationship with his family, but going to his home and experiencing it myself, I feel terrible for asking Lao to go through that. There's no way Lao's family would accept what I'm asking of him. If he went through with it and ran away with me to Meowly for over a year, could he really go home again? So maybe it's okay for me to just give it up, for me to become a Yaguai again. Sure, that's the end of my temple, but it's not like anyone would be dead.
You're really giving up?
I'm not one to give up. Will you come with me to Meowly Lao? It doesn't really matter if I give up or not. It's still your decision. I'm thinking about keeping some distance anyhow. Lao can just be friends with me. If he has the chance to help me, that's all the better. If not, it won't hurt as much when we have to say goodbye.
Senpai, it's a bit late to be saying that.
What? You already in love with me or something?
Not at all. Senpai, don't kill the mood.
But I really don't want to burden you all with all of this. We're still friends, no matter what. I'll be sure to come by and talk with you. Either way, it's exam week and we're both busy, right?
I mean, I am. You apparently have maybe 2 classes.
So we gotta knuckle down and focus on exams. This stuff can wait until later.
And off he goes with Leopard Boy. What?
But for now, let's forget about this downer of a conversation. It's time to get some grub. Go out, let's go.
Senpai drags Leopard by the collar to the drink bar. Any way you slice it, there isn't any food here. He ran fast. Yeah, he sounded like a freaking motorcycle. At first, watching Senpai run around like usual makes me smile, but afterwards I just feel worse than before, like something was empty. Tiger goes with me to help buy dinner, trying to comfort me in the process. Soon enough, Senpai returns with Leopard and we all sit down together. I'm too tired to think about what I'm eating. He's beaming, obviously trying to keep everybody in good spirits. Even Tiger follows his lead and goes along with his shenanigans, but I don't know why, but all I can think about is Senpai leaving. I've always thought about him leaving, but now that he is, I'm just sad about it. Today's the day of my mathematics exam. I worked really hard to cover everything during the break. Even then, I'm still not confident about this exam. I just suck at maths, and I don't know if studying helped me remember anything at all. Especially considering everything else I've had to deal with. I was so scared I left it to last in my revision. My eyes are drawn to Leopard, who is scanning around the gloomy exam hall. I guess he's never seen so many people doing exams in the same room. He's just a curious little kitty. I need to focus on my test and stop paying attention to him. But I guess he could. I checked Tiger. He's reading on an empty chair in the back row, paying little attention to me. I guess this would be as good an opportunity as any. I really don't want to fail. All I need is a pass. If I ask Leopard to help... should I cheat? I want to cheat this way. Just gonna boop, and boop, and no repercussions! I love how I was moving back and forth. Yeah. Let's cheat. It's not worth the risk of failing. I signal to get Leopard's attention. I scribble a message down on the spare paper we're given for calculations. Can you help me by looking at the other students? I write to Leopard. Lao not say no fair. I respond on the paper. It's okay this time. I really need your help. As long as I just get a pass, this should be okay, right? Leopard didn't seem to understand why I changed my mind, but that didn't stop him from wanting to help me. Good. He's dumb. He doesn't understand. Good. I expected him to come back straight away after looking at another student's paper, but he doesn't. Instead, he walks around the classroom, checking a variety of students' papers, examining each one thoroughly. I don't know what he's doing, but since he's not at my desk, there's not much I can do. So I wait, sitting at the table, chewing on my pen, and tapping my fingers on the desk lightly. It doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a while. I'll have to start giving this a go, or else I won't have anything done. This question, I know what the formula for this is. Damn it, this isn't right. Where did I go wrong? 3. Deep in thought, trying to work out this question, I'm startled when I hear Leopard's voice come from behind me. It's okay, Thomas. You're good. I'm cheating on my quiz. I look, but Leopard has finally returned. He looks assuredly at my paper. Leopard nods as I write down the answer. Well, that's one question down at least. Why did that take him so long? There's no way we'd be able to make it at that rate. I sighed to myself and began working on the next question. 4. Leopard speaks out the answer before I finish reading the question. Surprised, I write it down and move my pen to point at the next question. 1. Wait, did he actually memorize all the answers? That's not easy. How's his memory this good? Did he really remember every question? It's no wonder he took so long. I go down through the questions and Leopard quickly gives me the answers. Doesn't take long before we finish the paper and start to go back, double-checking the answers for the first half.
Hey, Aborigine, what are you doing? What are these numbers you're speaking to Lao? Are they answers from the other students? Are you not aware of the concept of cheating? Or do you Aborigines not even know what a test is? Cheating, Lao said. I know. So you are letting Lao cheat.
No. As soon as I open my mouth, I remember the deadly silence of the exam hall. Acting quickly, I coughed to cover my voice. I intentionally did that. I didn't at all need to actually cough to clear my throat. I was just perfect. Can't help defend Leopard here.
Don't you know how much this hurts his growth? You don't know. We'd be hard-pressed finding someone who doesn't. Why didn't you think before you act for once? It's not right to give the answers of the other students to Lao. Why else are they not allowed to talk to each other? Think for yourself for once. If you do not understand the basics of modern society, you'd be better off to stay away from Lao. Being an Aborigine is as feeble of an excuse as any. If you cause trouble, I am the one who is left to clean up the mess. Lao said! I couldn't care less what Lao said. You must have your own judgment. Are you not a god? How can you lead your worshippers like this? No wonder you are in need of an oracle. Without someone to tell you what to do, you're useless. On God! Watch your mouth! Why should I? You haven't done any good since you've come to Lao. You've just made things harder for the both of us. Although it isn't of no fault of your own. For anyone to follow such a dullard like you, your worshippers must be as brainless as you are. On God! Watch your mouth!
Oh, fuck. I can only imagine this scene of you're just at your desk with your exam in hand, looking up. You're the only one who is looking up and just staring blankly to seemingly nothing to everybody else, but staring, being like, please, for the love of God, do not start a fight right now. Leopard raises his voice, but his Mandarin is far from adequate to argue with Tiger, repeating the same rebuttal over and over again. Their quarreling pierces throughout my head. I can't help but feel miserable for putting Leopard through this. Are you talking Wargamer? If so, I cannot hear you. Give me a sec. How about now? Can you hear me now? How about now? I turned down the game volume just a tiny bit because I can see game got very, very loud. As things stand, there's no way I can concentrate enough to check the rest of the answers in the paper. Sure, it's finished, but I did the first half without Leopard, so they're probably all wrong. I can't help but worry. If similar questions are botched in one section and not later on, they'll be able to tell I'm cheating from the get-go. The wait is nerve-wracking. I end up listening to them argue for the remainder of the exam time, unable to do anything to stop them or fix my paper. Tiger finally ends his ranting as the papers are collected and the students all stand up to leave. Leopard was furious. I'm going to hop off and come back. Okay, sweet. Leopard, look. Mouse wheel. Leopard was furious. His fists squeezed tight and his eyes shake with anger. He's on edge, just one push away from lashing back out at Tiger in desperation. Hey, Tiger.
Yes.
Yes, tell him. Yes, tell him. I begged Leopard to help me cheat. Don't be mad at him. That was a very fucking easy choice. Sound bag. Oh, so sound just cut out entirely for you. Interesting.
I know.
You knew already?
You were in the middle of your exam. I didn't want to yell at you. Lau, you do know that cheating is wrong, don't you?
Yes, I know.
Then why do it?
I was worried. This is outside my major, I'm not any good at it, and I didn't want my overall results being affected by something like this.
So that's why you cheated?
No.
What is it then?
I took the chance when I had it. It was dumb of me.
As long as you know it was wrong, I won't push you any further. You should learn well enough from your mistakes. That aborigine needs to learn to assess things for himself. What someone wants and what's best for them aren't always the same thing. He didn't know the gravity of what he was doing and what it really meant for you. I'm afraid of what might happen if he never learns to tell right from wrong for himself.
Look. I begged him. At first he refused, but I'm the one who insisted on it. Please don't blame him.
Well, if he had any common sense, he wouldn't have helped you.
He didn't know any better, and I didn't tell him. How is it his fault? I'm the ass.
It is the god's responsibility to possess common sense. Otherwise, how would they ever guide their worshippers?
I'm not his worshipper, and it isn't his position to guide me. This isn't his fault. I turn around to face Leopard. That all happened because of me. Sorry.
It's okay. Lau, you... Never mind. Come on, let's go home.
Yeah, we should. It doesn't really matter if Senpai's waiting to eat with us or not. That's kinda mean. We slowly make our way home, the upcoming exam schedule taking up most of my thoughts. Let's see how this goes. After another day of exams, we decide to go to the cafeteria for dinner like usual. Fucking hell, what was his voice?
Tian Lao, it's been a while.
Oh, it's Randolph. Did he come to speak with one of the professors again? For a Yagwai, he sure does love our campus.
Oh, is that bubbly friend of yours not with you today?
Senpai made it clear that he wants to keep distance between us, that we'll just be normal friends. But I don't really know how to explain everything that's happened to Randolph. Well, I don't know. Despite my efforts, the tone of my voice gives away my worry. Randolph seems to notice, but thankfully doesn't push the point.
I see. That's a shame. By the way, Tian Lao, do you have a moment? I have some questions to ask.
Sure. What is it?
Well, it'll take some time. May we sit down and talk? I'll be sure to cover your meal.
You're being very formal.
Well, it's like this. I want to interview you.
Interview?
Very much so. It's uncommon for a human to live in the presence of three gods, after all. Now, of course, I know much about the Yagwai, but gods are not my forte, much less aboriginal ones. If it's not too much to ask, I'll extend my offer to the two behind you as well. May I?
With everything like it is, I might have said yes straight away if Senpai was around, but do I really feel up to this right now? Tiger and Leopard seem okay with it. Actually, Tiger looks rather excited, but that's excited? That's excited. Tiger looks rather excited. He looks angry. He looks his normal angry self. This is excited. Okay, whatever. Sure. It might help me learn something. Alright, let's do it.
Absolutely. Any questions you would like? Any opportunity to teach the Yagwai important lessons is one worth taking. It makes it easier for us gods, after all.
I mean, they made him smile in his little portrait. I'm using my mouse to point, but you can't see it. But they made him smile in his little portrait, but like the actual like silhouettes of them. No, he's as stoic and as angry as ever. Tiger, that sounds a little.
It's of no matter. He's a god after all, so if you don't mind, I should begin.
Randolph takes a blank sketch pad and pen out of his bag. Crossing one leg over the other, Randolph begins to ask me about my hometown. Honestly, I didn't know much about a lot of the stuff he was asking me. Like, why the many statues of one god may hold many different meanings. What do gods look like when they go out? Which gods are more important than others? And many such questions that I think only the gods themselves would know. And so, why do you want to know about this stuff?
Well, for one, I'm looking for inspiration. It's also useful to be able to warn my Yagwai friends to behave. Of course, this is just for inspiration. I don't plan to just copy anything.
I guess it's your art, right? You're free to make whatever you want, grounded in reality or not.
Yes, that's true, but I like working from reality. If you can pull a story from your own or someone else's life experiences, is it not easier to make it feel authentic? No matter what, as a creator, I only feel right when I do a lot of research into something. I want to imbue my works with layers and depth, beyond the superficial plot, visual design, and characters.
Sounds hard. I thought that creativity was just making up anything and then working to make it believable, but really every idea has to come from something.
Sometimes it is. On another note, Guardian Tiger, how should I address you? I don't wish to be rude.
Randolph effortlessly shifts his questioning towards the tiger.
Oh, I do not have any titles of my own. I do not have any titles of my own.
Really? Fair. I would have thought.
Randolph glances at me. What is it?
Nothing. I shouldn't bring it up if Lau isn't aware of it.
He probably assumed you had already named me.
Huh?
Usually a god receives a title from their deeds, like helping their worshippers or saving many lives. In such cases, worshippers might be so moved as to pray to the Jade Emperor for promotion, for the god in gratitude. However, in some cases a god may be given their name or title directly by their worshippers. It indicates a very close relationship between the person and the god in question, a strengthening of the connection between them. It's the sort of thing that happens when it does. Would it not be rather odd to pick a name for a god and for no particular reason?
I mean, I have thought about it before. After all, wouldn't having a name make things easier? Galling you, Guardian Tiger. That's just a mistype. Calling you Guardian Tiger doesn't really differentiate you from other Guardian Tigers.
I see no issue. There are many Guardian Tigers in this world, most of which do not possess a title of any sort.
Those few... Sorry, I thought that was me.
Those few who do attain one either have great spirit power or have accomplished great things. It's perfectly reasonable for me to not be given a title.
Oh, so as to say that if you were given a title, your spirit power would also increase.
That's right. But receiving a name should always have purpose. I don't wish to receive one just for the sake of it.
I see. So you don't want one yourself. Understood?
Sounds like Randolph is implying something.
Moving on, Mr. Clouded Leopard. Should I address you as anything?
Leopard took his time to think about it.
No, Legalao.
Legalao?
It means clouded leopard in Rukai.
Oh, I'm not that familiar with the Rukai tribe. Is it normal for their gods to also not be given names?
Normal.
So it's like that for them too. If it's okay, I wouldn't mind asking some questions about the Rukai tribe.
Oh, that seems fair. Randolph flips a page and starts to interview Leopard. It ended up being a bit slow going because of Leopard's poor Mandarin. Of course. You can only say so much with 100 words.
That is to say, Adrejingain.
I hate that word.
Isn't it a type A?
Yes.
What kind of god is this Adrejingain?
Invisible god. Powerful. From a very powerful place.
Powerful place. Yanlao. Do you know what that means?
Not really? How could I know? Leopard's never mentioned that part to me before. Wait, I remember. Didn't I ask Jihao to look into Ajijingan for me? I wonder if he ended up finding anything. One sec, I need to make a phone call.
Oh, of course.
I take out my phone and dial Jihao's number. Hey, Jihao. You on campus? No, what's the matter, bro? I entirely forgot your voice because I'm a no portrait character. I have no art made for me, so I have no idea what the voice should be. Ah, well, I just wanted to check to see if you ended up finding anything about Ajijingan. You mean that snake god? I got something, but not much. Why, is it something urgent? Kind of? If you can, just tell me what you know. Alright. I didn't find out much on them, but this should be important. If I'm not mistaken, Ajijingan is a snake god who takes the form of a 100-pacer snake. They also happen to be the husband of Princess Belang. Yeah, he should have gotten a sprite made even. Well, seeing that he is a recurring character who is named and is not often, but he's been in the story more often than this dragon. Hopefully he can make an appearance in the sequel. Yeah, possibly. He also happens to be the husband of Princess Belang. Huh? Princess Belang? That Princess Belang? Belang? I don't know much about the legends of the Rukai, but even I've heard about Princess Belang. I haven't heard about Princess Belang. Who is Princess Belang? It sounds like you're trying to say bling, but like, Belang! I'm never doing that again. That was cringe. That was cringe what I just did. There's a game based around her legend. No, I haven't played it myself. I wonder if that's actually referencing a game. Yep, the same one. It's pretty cool. Yeah. One more thing. Did you find out if Ajijingan is related to any places somewhere big or powerful? Place? Maybe what you're talking about is the Rukai tribe's sacred place. The prince's bling bling boy. Yes. I can't really I can't really remember what it's called right now. You probably don't know it, do you? But anyway, Ajijingan is the god in charge of it. Huh? The sacred place of the Rukai tribe. Yes, sacred place. Leopard's clarification doesn't help at all. Okay, well, a friend of mine wants to interview me the traditions of the Rukai people. Could you help me? Hey, it's not like I don't... hey, it's not like I know much more than you do at this point, but if you want to check anything, I'd be up for it. This is a voice, alright? Hold on, why is your friend doing an interview with you? Crap, how am I gonna put this? I I can't exactly say he's interviewing a clouded leopard spirit from the Rukai tribe who's having trouble communicating with us. You'd think I'm nuts. No, it's nothing. I've been working on it recently. We were just talking. It's okay if you don't want to... It's not a problem at all. It's just... Nope, it's fine. I'll just let him know you're busy for now. Anyways, have to go. Huh? Hang up before Jao can answer back. That was close.
Sorry to trouble you.
Nope, not at all. That was all my fault. I will take full blame.
It doesn't seem like it'll be very convenient to interview Lau here. So in this case, I'll just have to follow up with you another time.
Sorry, there's not much I can do. Leopard seems like he's happy to answer Randolph's questions, but considering his Mandarin it's too much of an ask to expect him to convey the complicated Rukai folklore. I'll just have to talk to him. I'll just have to talk with him and Jahal a bit more. Eventually I'll figure everything out.
Now then, I'm very thankful for getting to speak to you today. Treating you to dinner is the least I can do. Please have whatever you wish.
Then I'll have that one.
Tiger!
A mere joke, of course.
Regardless, Randolph ends up buying the food that Tiger wanted. Even if I'm the one who ends up eating it in the end. After today's exams, we decide to go to the bookstore. Everything that's happened over the past few days have just exhausted me. Exams are just the cherry on top of the very, very sad cake. So if any, this is the time to relax with some nice casual reading. Tiger's the only one who comes here with me. We each take out a book we're interested in and sit down in the reading area. When are you going to bring the freaking leopard? When are you going to bring Lau to the library so he can learn the language? Fun, F-U-N, we read. I decided to go for a collection of short light novels, thinking for the most part that they would be easier on my mind to read, but it's just too much. By the time I realized that I've read the same paragraph 3 times in a row, I let out a heavy sigh and closed my eyes. I've done that too many times, and it's not even because I'm exhausted, it's because sometimes I'll just be reading in my head, and I'll go like, wait, what just happened? I have to read it again. What just happened? Read it again. I can do that 8 times. And I'll be like, what the fuck am I doing? I need to get up from this book.
Lau, is something troubling you?
I look around before I respond. There's not many people around, probably due to exam week. So I lower my voice and speak. Nothing. I just feel a bit sad. Right? Yeah, right. Yeah. Sometimes you can just be reading. I have read a book out loud sometimes, and it'll just, just flowing over my head, just not hearing a single word that I myself am saying.
Such is the melancholy of youth. Sometimes it's normal to feel sad. It's because of the kitten.
How can you say this is normal? Yes, it's because of him.
He chose to leave himself. I cannot understand why that upsets you. Alas, one's mood is not always driven by reason.
Moving in close, Tiger tenderly strokes my head and neck with his soft paws. I couldn't help but close my eyes and enjoy it.
Well, I don't wish to disturb you when you are already in a bad mood. We shall read separately.
Weren't we already reading by ourselves? What's wrong with Tiger today? I want to ask, but I can't exactly talk to him that much in the bookstore. So I try to continue to read my book. I don't make any progress. At least I like the atmosphere of this place. Quiet, relaxing. If only I had a nice warm cup of coffee. Shame they don't allow food and drinks in here. But if you go to Barnes & Noble... fuck it. I spend the rest of the afternoon thinking about random, irrelevant things, every so often turning a page as if to satisfy my need to do something. I wish Barnes & Noble had actual, like, places to sit and read. But they don't. They have the Starbucks coffee shop. That's about it. It's Friday night, and once again, Senpai is sitting in the cafeteria, waiting for me.
Wow, it's the weekend tomorrow. You know what that means.
How should I know what that means?
Well, it means that we should go on a date.
I would like to reiterate, you fucking killed me with a car. Not you, but because I went on a date with you. That's what killed me. Okay? Senpai, what kind of date are you talking about? It's not even like we're in a relationship. Also, to reiterate another point, you got in trouble. I thought you wanted us to stay, lay low for a while. What is your plan here? As bothersome as he is, I'm kind of happy to see Senpai so upbeat. He even took the effort to come and wait for me.
You should go on a date before you get in a relationship. Isn't that normal? Can't expect to date someone without getting to know them first.
Again, what is your big plan here? Like, what's happening? What's we doing? We already know each other very well, Senpai. Stop making excuses.
Since I'm staying at Liao's home, the least he could do is spend the weekend with me.
Oh, sorry.
Since I'm not staying at Liao's home, the least he could do is spend a weekend with me. Nah. Lao, please.
Senpai's dejected eyes look at me, tears welling up. My heart doesn't have the strength to disappoint him.
This time, I want to date all alone with Lao. Without Lao and the old man, just me and you.
I heard that. That's unreasonable. I cannot let the two of you...
Now go shopping. I want to come.
No way! I've been forced out of Lao's home. My family is against me, and I'm scared. All I want is a date with Lao. Please, I don't need a third and fourth wheel.
What wheel? Lao doesn't fancy you.
What? Well, maybe not yet, but that's exactly why I want to go on a date with him.
Isn't this all a bit backwards?
Nope, I'm right. After all, we should be in a... Why should you be in a relationship before you even know if you get along together? Which is why we should have a nice date together before either of us makes a decision.
That kind of makes sense in a ass backwards, not this reality kind of way.
So, Liao, let's have a date.
Fine. Don't kill me this time. Oh, well, honestly, I'd be happy to go out with you, Senpai.
Yeah! You'll have heaps of fun going out with someone as super duper adorable as me.
Okay, you big show-off. Keep that up and I won't ever compliment you again.
What? I only say the truth.
Fine. Senpai's super duper adorable. That's not a compliment. And tomorrow I'll go on a date with you, got it?
Yep! You're always so nice, Lao. I'm gonna go home and get ready. See you tomorrow, Lao. Look forward to it.
Senpai practically falls over backwards, waving at me as he walks away. Really, what would he even need to prepare? On top of that, we're already at the cafeteria. He could have at least had dinner with me before coming out here. Before storming out here, sorry. I'll never understand him, will I? I decided to just leave it be and take a seat eating my dinner for the night alone with Leopard and Tiger. The next morning, I asked Tiger and Leopard to watch over my room. They couldn't come with me today, after all.
No, I don't wish to lecture you. But just remember to never go anywhere strange with that kitten, okay?
Yep. Got it. Don't walk in the street. Got it. It's not like there's any strange places he'd take me to anyway. Don't worry, I'll see you later.
I'm sure there's plenty of strange places.
So, Senpai, why are we here again? Are we going to the JFC this time? The Jesus Fried Chicken? I want to try some Jesus Fried Chicken. Have you seen them? They can just snap in chicken fried right in front of your face.
Because it's fun. You can't just go somewhere once and never again. Not to mention that old man was with us. There were so many places I couldn't show you. This time I'm gonna show you everything.
Sounds more like you want to take me somewhere you can't say out loud.
What? Only one of in pure heart would ever twist my words in such lecherous ways.
That's only because you made it sound shady.
Whatever you think, Lau. I'll just have to take you somewhere awesome then. Come with me.
Senpai's words are vague. I was getting really worried. He really was going to take me somewhere shady. But in the end, he leads me to an arcade that stretches across the basement of a department store. Interesting. Huh. What's so cool about this place? As far as my eyes can see, arcade machines are lined up from wall to wall. Honestly, I'm not usually a fan of arcade games.
Lau! You play any arcade rhythm games?
Are we about to have a fucking DDR off? Are we about to have a DDR off? No, really, I don't usually have the money for them. That and they're usually all about tapping buttons to the beat. Why do that when you can just dance? I always find that heaps more fun.
What? What a sad, sheltered soul you are. How could a member of the dance club not know? Come on, this way. We about to have ourselves a fucking DDR off.
Senpai pulls me by the wrist around to one of the largest games in the arcade. In stark contrast to the packed-in machines here, the air around the game has been taped off with thick, yellow tape. DDR, 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 DDR. I'm just trying to work out what kind of game it is while Senpai runs up to the display, turning it on and staying in the middle of the play area. Well, it wouldn't be DDR, it would be, nondescript, copyright-free DDR. Nondescript, copyright-free DDR. A figure appears on the screen that mirrors Senpai's position in front of it. Wait, how can he control it that far away from the machine? Senpai puts on the same pose as the virtual figure. He starts to dance as the music kicks in. Senpai moves deftly as a flurry of the word perfect, 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 perfect flashes on the screen every few seconds. Is he following the animations? Regardless, Senpai is moving so well, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between him or a demonstration of the dance anyway. He's beyond practice. About 30 seconds into the song, the word "great" jumps on the screen, breaking his perfect combo. Senpai clicks his tongue in disappointment. Guess his accuracy on that move was off. Tech these days really has come a long way. I still remember those arcade dance pads. Senpai keeps going, getting perfect. Even without playing it, I can tell it's super hard to be this perfect. When Senpai finishes the song, I can't help but clap along with the crowd that had formed around him. Even though the choreography is easier than what we're used to, sorry, the comma threw me off. It's still impressive how well he pulled it off within the framework of the game. His moves were so fluid that you'd barely tell he was even playing a game. Senpai really is awesome.
Alright, now it's your turn, Liao.
And hey, there's no way I can be as good as you. Sure, I'm a dancer, but how the hell am I supposed to b-boy my way through the routines in that game? I can't just go in there and expect to be great without practicing a few times. Not to mention, I'll be going in after Senpai, talking about pressure.
It's fine. It's not like I expect your first time to be good. Don't worry, I won't laugh much.
Everyone is watching. This is insane.
There's a first time for everyone. Come on, Lao.
Despite my protest, am I about to have to play a minigame? Senpai shoves me in front of the machine and forces me to give it a go. He picks something easy for me, but I still struggle to keep up with it on my first go. Not to mention needing to work out the limits of the machine as I do so. In the end, I barely pass the track. Oh damn, I was actually looking forward to it. I was actually looking forward to a little minigame there. I can't do it.
Most people don't even pass their first go.
Oh hey, Leo and Chichi, you guys sure look like you're having fun. I don't know who it is, so I'm not gonna do their voice. It's a familiar voice. It's the Bane voice. I turn around to see, no wonder I don't know who it is. They're not gonna be drawn.
You did alright, but Shuchi Senpai was awesome.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone that good at the game before. How long have you been practicing?
I've practiced a bit at home. It's no big deal. It doesn't really need much space anyways.
No, fuck it, I'll keep the Bane voice. Wow, that was your first time, right? You did pretty good. No, I know I sucked. No need to try and make me feel better. I'm not trying to compared to this. Yup, pulls me onto the side. Wow, you said you weren't dating Shuchi-senpai, remember? Because you two here together totally looks like a date, dude. Can I punch him? Can I punch the ghost that doesn't show up? I want to punch him. Punch, punch, punch. I stammer as I feel my face flushed with embarrassment. Senpai just wanted to hang out and decided to take me here. There's really nothing going on. Well, now, it's not like I care, but you don't want people to think there's something between you guys, right? People from the dance club come here all the time. See? Look over there. Fuck you. I turn my head to see someone I recognize from dance club. And considering he's staring right at me, I'd hazard a guess they're a member of Shuchi's fan club. I can't believe this. Just thought I'd let you know. Now behave yourself, now. I'll see you later. Bye, Bane. Oh, yeah. I'll wave Jiao goodbye and return back to Senpai. Hey, Senpai. Mind if we go somewhere else?
What? I thought you were having fun.
Well, I glance towards the guy from the dance club staring at me.
Oh, that guy? Never mind them.
I mind.
Okay, stay here and wait.
Senpai walks off to the side and makes a phone call. Senpai, is everything okay?
Yep. Come on, let's play.
I'm just about to ask what he was up to when a man in a black suit wearing a pair of dark-tinted sunglasses approaches Shuchi's admirer from behind, tapping him on the shoulder. You have fucking bodyguards watching over us? I'm sorry. You're flexing now? Obviously terrified, he walks away with the man in black after a few words are exchanged. No argument, no fight, the man in black just took them away without any dispute. Senpai, what did you do?
Nothing. It's my rare chance to have a date with you, Liao. I won't let anyone get in the way of it, and maybe I'm leaving soon, so no matter what, I don't want to miss this chance.
Leaving?
It's no big deal. Hey, Liao, we should try that one.
I see through Senpai's abysmal attempt at changing the topic. Senpai, wait, you're leaving?
It's nothing at all. Don't worry, you've got nothing to do with it. Just a bad joke.
It doesn't matter. I have nothing to do with... How? Whether if it's you or Shuchi-senpai that's leaving, it's something that matters to me. You just made a phone call to have someone taken away by your mysterious secret service. He's going to think there's something between us for sure now.
Really? It doesn't matter. I'll clear things up, no problem at all.
What in the world would you say to explain that? You weren't like this before. What the hell is wrong with you, Senpai? Ever since you came back after the Qingming break, I've felt like something's been wrong. What happened? I care about you. Please tell me everything. My raised voice blends into the background in the noisy arcade. I take Senpai and pull him into a nearby corner.
What are you talking about, Lau? You're overreacting. Well, I'm just upset over leaving. It's no big deal.
Really, I don't think so. The past few days you've been different. To begin with, you haven't even been really trying to come and spend time with me. Sure, it's exam week, but it's not that hard. Then yesterday you straight up asked to go out with me out of the blue. Now you're telling me you might be leaving. It doesn't make sense. I don't know whether it's you or Shuchi that's leaving, but no matter who it is, you won't be able to date me. You took me to a place that's specifically popular among the guys at dance club, then made a show over kicking out one of your admirers in a way that everyone's going to misunderstand. Senpai, I know you're smart enough to have thought this through. If you really did this on purpose, something must be up. Tell me.
Lau.
Senpai avoids my eyes. I'm not in a relationship with Senpai, and I can't go to Miaoli with you, so maybe I don't have the right to ask this from you. But you lived in my home for over a month. I'd hope that we're at least close enough for you to tell me. If you're leaving, I'd like to know why.
Sorry, Lau. It's not that I don't want to tell you, it's just... I don't want to force you to go to Miaoli with me. I can take care of my own business.
Still, I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. Just promise me one thing.
Name it.
Don't let what I tell you change your decision on helping me. It'd be best to forget what I say right away if you can. I know that you coming or not depends on your family back home.
I'll work on it. No matter what, I want to know what's going on.
Well, it's not a big deal. It's just that it won't be too long until my Fudogang loses the last of his divine power. I want to be I want to be there with him in his last days. That's all.
What's going to happen to him?
They will degrade to an earth spirit, maybe. They'll still be around somewhere even if he loses his godship. They just won't exist anymore. After all, a god of soil doesn't exist if no one believes they do. One day they might recover if someone goes to worship them, though. But even if they do come back, they'll probably end up losing all their memories.
In other words, his Fudogang will have forgotten all about him. What about you? What will happen to you?
I'll turn back to a Yagwai. Don't worry, it won't change who I am. I just won't be a guardian tiger anymore. It's kind of like a company going bankrupt, isn't it? Boss takes the fall while everyone else goes their separate ways.
I like the leopard cat the most. This dude, Shuchi? Interesting. If it'd take us years to restore the temple, then how come it's got this bad so rapidly?
I'd say it takes about 2 years for a temple to gain a stable following. But as long as there's a priest taking care of the temple, it's not hard to maintain. After all, there's a huge difference between a neglected temple and a deserted one. People think about it whether they want to pray or not. If they see someone there, they'll assume the temple has an active god.
So as long as I'm there, the local god of soil won't vanish?
Pretty much.
How much time do we have?
I'm not sure. It's getting close. Probably a month or at most. So yeah, I'll have to go back in the next few days. I know you wanted to wait until summer break, but that can happen. I don't expect you to give up your finals just to come with me, so it's better we stop here.
Stop here?
I've just caused you trouble, Lau. Even the old man would be happy to see me go.
That's not true. You really have to go so soon? That's so sudden. Your god of soil is almost gone. Why Did you keep this from me?
If I said so earlier, that would have changed anything.
Sorry. If I said so earlier, would that have changed anything?
Would you have come to Meowly with me? See? I didn't want to put you under more pressure. What? You want me to remind you every day? We're running out of time now. Oh, I'm sure that would have been better. And honestly, I did change. Before Qing Ming, sure, I had Yan Shuqi's memories, but that didn't mean I felt them. I didn't understand how much family meant. The pressures you're under. Your family's carried on the temple for generations, right? I can't just expect you to pack up your ancestry and leave. This isn't your problem, and I shouldn't expect to make it yours. I've just made things hard for you, Lao. That's all I've done. Yan Shuqi's family, they really don't like him. We really didn't get along during the break, so I'm gonna use this as a chance to have Yan Shuqi talk things over with his family for a few days. Then, I'll be free to leave.
This is hurting me.
I'm sorry, Liao. I know I didn't talk to you before making this decision, but it's not like you being able to come to Meowly is really your decision anyway. I don't want to burden you anymore. It's better to just slowly fade away from your life.
Then why did you want to go on a date today?
I'm leaving, so I might as well try to give you a nice day to remember me by. Wow. You okay?
Senpai, do you really think this is good for either of us?
Of course it isn't! What else can I do? I can't stay here any longer. Lao can't come with me. So I have to...
Senpai wipes away the tears falling down his face, closes his eyes and forces his breathing just to keep himself together.
It's good that you came today. At least now I'm sure you care about me.
Senpai. Oh no! Why would you give me this? Knowing him, he could also just be fucking lying out of his teeth. Why? Game, why are you giving me these... Okay, also, let me take a drink real quick, because holy shit. I'm being honest. Those cigarettes are bad for your health. Ugh. I mean, so is diet soda, but I'm the one who made the voice. Ooh, shit. Oh, okay. Fine, I'll comfort him. Senpai, I'm sorry. Moving close to him, wiping away the tears welling in the corners of his eyes. I can't promise to go to Meowly with you, but I can at least do my best to try and make it happen with my family. Even if it's not for long, I could at least help during the summer break. And I could even help on weekends if that'd be better.
But it'll be all over by the summer break. You come in on the weekends, you fucking mouse wheel. Go away. You come in on the weekends won't help much. We need a priest, not some half-hearted shrine hand. If you don't put your soul and faith into it, it's useless.
What if... Even if you turn him back into a Yagwai, I'll try and spend as much time with you as possible. Does that sound alright with you?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Senpai doesn't say another word, instead taking a nearby seat, fixating his eyes on the floor beneath him as he swings his legs back and forth. Senpai, are you feeling any better?
How could I feel better? Yeah, I'm alright. Hey, wow. It's a bit hard to ask, but... Can you come home with me? Just this once?
You mean...
Yanshuchi's home? No, I mean, my college apartment. If it's okay, I'd like you to come.
I have my fucking turn off the screen button ready and going. Why would I need to go to his place? I'm not really in position to ask why. Fine. Oh, I see. Don't you want to spend some more time out together? Senpai shakes his head, intensely in denial.
Not in the mood.
Yeah, I'm not either, really. Time to head off?
Yep.
I leave the arcade with Senpai before taking a train, a bus, and then walking towards campus. Senpai and I barely talk all the way, both troubled by our thoughts but having no idea where to begin. I'm still a little upset Senpai didn't tell me all of this before now. I only just realized this is the same exact freaking road that I got killed on last time! Is this another bad end? But I can't really argue with him over it. I probably couldn't help much anyway, even if he told me. Is there really nothing I can do? My family won't let me go to Meowly, but the real problem is living expenses. If I had enough cash, I'd be able to make my own way to Meowly, even if my family didn't want me to. Oh no, not near the road again. I could work there, but I doubt a newly restored temple would receive enough donations. I'm only in my first year. If I left college like that, would I really be able to go back after 2 years? Even if they let me come back, how would I keep up? I'd even have to give up on dance practice. This is too much. Why can't I just find a win-win somewhere? Oh no, it's raining! As if on cue. Feel a raindrop fall on my nose and raise my head to the powder of death. Is this another bad end? It really fits the mood, doesn't it? Hey, Senpai! If I did go to Meowly with you, would you be able to cover my living expenses? I'm getting anxious now. Well, I can't really promise that. It's not like I'd have Yanshuchi's money at that point. It'd be difficult. If you can work something out, I might be able to do it.
Wow, you coming to Meowly with me?
If I can.
Because of what I just told you.
Yeah, you really need my help. I can't. I was serious expecting that cut off sentence to be the car again.
You've always known that I needed you help. Your help. It's supposed to be your help. But you didn't know what it really meant before now, huh?
Senpai had pushed a finger against my lips, silencing my argument.
Well, I'm really glad to hear that you're even thinking about it. Just don't rush it, okay? To regret me is the last thing I want for you.
Hydroplane car. Rain begins to plummet harder, drowning my words.
Heck, it's getting heavier. My place isn't that far. Come on, Slowpoke.
We run together, my clothes soaked and the rain splashing into a heavy mist before me. Senpai, sprinting ahead of me, turns a corner. I dash around it just to see Senpai waving at me from across the street. I run towards him. Fuck you! Fuck you! I knew it! I knew it! Fuck you! I'm never going on a date with him again. That is the second fucking time his date has resulted in my death. Fuck you. Wow. I'm so sorry. It's already. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Excuse me? Thank you?
Oh, come on, it's time to get up, sleepyhead. Don't get lazy just because midterms are over. It's boring when you're asleep.
Senpai?
Yep, right here. Oh, did you forget about me? Are you really that sleepy?
How do we get back here? Where else will we... blah. Living for a month now. Living together. Man, you really do oversleep. Folding your chair with a guardian tiger. I am never ever going on another date with you ever again. You have killed me twice! Same text, so you can just fast forward. Oh, I didn't know 2 was... Oh, the double arrow. Yeah. He killed me twice! I'm spitting all over my screen because I'm angry at him. Ah! Okay. Let's go back to the arcade. Load that. I believe it was this one, and then there's another choice. Yeah, it's not a good time. I don't think I should. Going right now feels... Tiger asked me not to wander around. Sorry.
What? What's that old man got to do with this? And coming to my place isn't wandering around at all.
I guess. It just feels like taking advantage of you. It's not really okay to just come over when you're in a bad mood after everything.
I need comfort now! Fine. I know what you mean. It's something we can do when you're feeling better.
Look, at the very least, now we know. If we ever see that road, that is the death road. And... don't fall for it. It is the death road. You do not go down the death road. Well, I don't really want to stay here. I don't really feel... Oh, completely missed...
Well, I don't really want to stay here. I don't really feel like playing games.
Want to go somewhere else? Want to go to that road? It looks like it's about to rain.
Yeah.
We leave the arcade. It's a bit awkward between us for a while, so I decided to take us to watch a movie together. Afterwards, we go for a stroll through the downtown markets before having dinner.
I guess this is the end.
Nothing really changed between us during the movie, and walking around the markets felt more like me just following wherever Senpai wanted to go. Even though he sounded disappointed, I could only agree silently to myself. After dinner, we make our way to the metro station.
You need to go, don't you? It's getting late. I'm sure that the old man would just get on your back about it anyways.
Would he really care? All we did was have dinner after all. Huh?
Huh?
Tiger, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was just worried. Don't mind me. I figured the kitten had noticed me, so there was no purpose in hiding further.
I noticed you ages ago. If you came any closer, I would have been super pissed.
Terribly sorry. As a god, I should not be involving myself in the relations of humans, but I'm just so used to watching over Lao, I couldn't leave it be.
I'm a god and a human, aren't I? Fine. I might as well lead, or head home anyway. I'll be going back to Meowly soon. Well, don't be surprised if you don't see me for a while, okay?
Yeah. Again, I'm never, ever agreeing to another date with you. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you.
See you some other time, Lao.
Senpai waves back at me as I watch him walk off into the crowd.
I believe we should head off now as well.
Yeah, I guess. We head home together. Leopard seemed confused that Senpai wasn't with me, but I didn't feel like explaining it. I remember the first one I watched, I think you dated the tiger. Yeah. Because he wanted to go dancing. Or he wanted to go do something, so we took him to the dance hall. I lie down and look at my bookshelf just to see the tongue blossom floating on the plate. Neglected and withered away. That's a shame. I think to myself as I drain the water, throwing away the blossom. Every Sunday, our club holds self-practice. Like allow with Cloud and Leopard, not Tiger. Yeah. Yeah, no, Thomas is correct. Not many people turned up this week due to midterms. At least it's really a great way to relax for the people who finish early, which is why I decided to come today. However, I didn't expect to see Senpai here. After yesterday, things were a bit awkward, but we somewhat managed to say hi. The club leader starts to go over to the dance we're doing for our next show. I do my best to learn it, but I doubt I'll end up performing on stage. Leopard's with me, and he absolutely puts his everything into the routine. He follows on flawlessly. He'd be great on stage, even if he'd scare some people at first.
Alright, everybody. I want to see you guys try to be yourselves. Just let me know if you need a hand or ask one of our senior students up the front. They've done the routine before.
I don't fucking know what the voice is. I don't care. If you don't got a portrait, I am not putting effort in. Senpai's one of the guys standing at the front. When did he get a chance to learn today's routine? He's been with me the whole time before exam break. There hasn't been any club meetings since.
Wow, you alright? You're kind of spacing out over there. If you're stuck, I'm happy to go through with you.
Senpai begins to get in position for the first move. It's fine, I was just thinking to myself.
Well, while you're here, you should take it as a chance to relax, alright? Ready, let's start!
Senpai ends up forcing me to practice with him. Leopard comes over to dance with us too. Their moves flow in sync while mine pale in comparison. I know Senpai's been practicing for years now, but how did Leopard get it so good? I can hardly keep up. I'm frustrated with myself, but I know I can't really be expected to manage this on my first few times through. I can't really be expected to manage this on my first few times through. It's just too advanced. The best I can do is kind of jump around, vaguely following along as I piece everything together.
That's not right. It's like this, see?
Wow, look at me. Why is Leopard teaching me now? My self-confidence falls apart entirely as they tear my dancing to shreds. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time, but Jesus. At least some stuff gets easier after they break them down, but even knowing how they're performed, the hardest parts are still way beyond my skills. One part's basically just showing off, and it's not like I can do anything amazing. After all, this is meant to be for the end of the year performance. It's not like it's going to be easy. I don't have Senpai's agility, let alone be dancing in the face of the laws of physics like Leopard. I try, and I try. In the end, I just decide to give up. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I can't do it.
Alright, that's enough. Let's just take a break.
Wow, again. For some reason, Leopard really wants me to try again. I don't get it, but he really does earnestly want me to try, so I decided to give it one more go for him. I get up to the hard part. I know I can't do it, but I might as well anyways. Huh? Wait, that worked.
What?
What? Hold on, My body feels light as if my weight had left my limbs. I'm even able to pull off a handstand spin perfectly without even having to worry about balancing my momentum. It's Leekalau. Leekalau is fucking levitating my body, and it's weird. Moving into the second half, I breeze through the hardest parts of the routine as if it didn't faze me at all. This is my body. Before I was just surprised by what happened, but it's all just impossible. There's no way I can do this. But how is this? It's Leekalau. Before I work out what's going on, I managed to finish the routine. As I hold the final pose, I hear a wave of applause shower me from everywhere in the room. Everyone in the room. Sorry. Stupid mouse wheel, stop.
Wow, you did great.
It's just fucking mouse wheel.
How did you learn it so fast? You must have been secretly practicing this whole time. I knew Shuchi Senpai was... slap. Last guy was quickly pulled to the side by someone else. I stand there confused and out of breath. I know I couldn't possibly have pulled that off. So much applause. Yes, a lot of applause. There's no way I could have just learnt all of it just like that. What's going on? Senpai looks on with a face of embarrassment. Tiger, on the other hand, is furious. What happened?
Oh! Oh! You dance so well! Come here!
Someone in the crowd wolf whistles at us, but I follow Senpai over to the corner anyway.
Clow, you've crossed the line.
What did you do? Did I not tell you to not touch Lao, or what? Did you think it didn't matter as long as you didn't do something evil?
Wait, what did he do to me?
Lao, Clow just took control of your body. Didn't you notice?
What? I know I couldn't have done that myself, but I was controlled. I didn't notice anything. I guess it kind of felt like my body was moving by itself, but it also really did feel like I was in control. I didn't think about it that much. Couldn't not do.
Well, a bit of help is fine, but you didn't even let him do anything by himself. I don't really care, but you probs pissed off the old man.
Wait. You probs pissed of the old man off.
You probs pissed of the old man off.
Okay.
Of course.
It would have been better to help him out when he's back home, though. What do you think is going to happen now that everyone has seen him dance so well? What happens when he messes it up next time?
I've told you to think about the consequences of your actions. Did you not think about the other people around you? What is wrong with you? Would you wish for Lao to never perform in front of the others again? Or would you rather dance for him from now on? Maybe you'd rather attend every dance club meeting on Lao's behalf. Do you understand what you just did?
Drop it, old man. It doesn't really matter. I'll just tell him that I've been teaching Lao.
Lao danced unreasonably well just then. How could you implore them to believe you after witnessing that? Will they not look for another reason? What if they leap to some odd conclusion? Even if they believe your story about teaching him, kitten, it would only serve to add to the rumors about your relationship. You fool. If you were ever to think about the consequences, how can you call yourself God worthy to lead anyone? Look at what you've done. Lao might have to quit his club over this. You've put Lao's dreams in jeopardy. You may even have ruined him. Ruined Lao's dream.
I don't think it's that serious. It's just gonna be, well, awkward. At the very least, I won't be able to practice that routine during club time anymore. Enough people saw me that it would make sense if I sucked at it next time. But what if they ask me to be in the end of semester performance? I'll be forced to beg Leopard to help me. They might just think I'm really good now and ask me to perform at every show. And I'll just be asked over and over again. Dancing is about your ability to coordinate and move in rhythm. It's just gonna be really weird for me to struggle after doing all of that flawlessly. My head hurts just thinking about how to explain it to everyone. I mean, it's not that bad. Worst case, I just leave dance club. It's not like I couldn't just learn dancing anywhere.
Do you really expect to become more proficient without a teacher, let alone a venue? If you did leave, would you pay for those resources?
You're just exaggerating. I should be able to work past this.
Sure, you might be able to get away this time, but what about next? And after that? Aborigine, I knew you were trouble during the math exam. Now you've just proved me right. If you cannot figure out how the modern world functions, you shouldn't get in the way of others. Who knows what you'll interfere with next? You're just getting in the way of Lao's life.
Hey, old man, calm down for a sec.
Leave me be. care what that kitten says.
I'm not a kitten.
I can't let this continue. If something like this were to happen again, who knows if it could be mended. It's not worth the risk to allow you to stay. Now, I will only tell you one more time. Lao has no obligation to help you, and he has no obligation to have you by his side. If you are to interfere with his life, you are better off keeping your distance, for Lao's sake. Understood?
Tiger, don't be so fierce with him.
Lao, do not talk back to me. If you heard me clearly, you should know what to do.
Hey, just drop it. The old man's just angry right now. You should...
Understood.
Leopard,
I leave.
hold on, you... Before I can stop him, Leopard's gone. He vanished. I couldn't work out which way he went even if I wanted.
What?
Tiger, that wasn't necessary.
Like, Lao, don't go. Come back.
Yeah, that's a lot. That is a lot of emotes. That wasn't necessary.
Lao, I'm sorry. It's for your own sake. At least one problem has been solved. You no longer need to worry about going to Wutai.
How could... He was trying to help me. He helps me, I help him. Leopard's words suddenly come to my mind. Is that why he wanted to help me today? All this is because I didn't stop him. If I really had no intentions to go to Wutai, I should have stopped him. I didn't deserve his help if I was never going to repay him.
I know he just wanted to help you, but he doesn't understand what he's doing. You're the one who gets hurt in the end. It's better to do something before it's too late.
So you just decided to get rid of him? Suddenly I'm hit by everything Leopard's done for me. Now I'm about to kill a Typher bitch. He always helped me during dance practice. That time he brought me coffee when I was exhausted and spilled it all over the floor, but oh well. He helped me cheat in class, even though he knew it was wrong. He protected the tongue blossoms so we would at least take one of them home with us. I know, it was Tiger, but... And he comforted me when I felt sad and alone. I won't even have a chance to say thanks.
I'm sorry. Lao, this is...
Tiger stopped a sentence there, looking onwards at each other in silence. Said everything that needed to be said.
Wow, this is awkward. Alright, enough is enough. It's not like this has to be the end. Maybe Lao will come back. The old man can clear things up, and Lao would have plenty of time to talk, right? There's no need to worry so much.
See, he done so much. He's the perfect boyfriend and best boy. Maybe, but what if he doesn't come back? I want to go home.
That's a good idea. Lao's probably not in the mood for practice anyway. Which means I should probably take this chance to tell you. I've asked for the day off class tomorrow. I'll be leaving tonight. You know, to go have a big fight with my family. Fun times. Yeah, and Shuchi's on bad terms. I really don't know how bad it's gonna get, but that's just how it is.
This is why I hate Lin Hugh. Not as much as Gremlin, but I still hate him. If he didn't make Liga Lao leave, I would have liked him a lot.
And I plan to take this as my chance to leave him for good. Well, as you know, I'm going back to Miaoli pretty soon. There's no point in me staying here any longer. And I don't plan to jeopardize Yan Shuchi's relationship with his family any longer. So, I guess it's the last time we'll see each other. You know, I always wanted to say goodbye to you with a big smile on my face. On your face.
Senpai.
Don't worry about it. I can't make our feelings change on the flip of a coin. It was just a silly wish of mine.
Silly wish that got me killed twice.
Who knows? I might get a chance to come visit you sometime, even if I'm a Yagwai. Old man, please show some mercy.
What? As long as you don't cause any trouble, it wouldn't be worth my time to harm you. You are welcome to visit, as long as you don't drag Lao back to Miali, of course.
Thanks, old man. Was that so hard to say? I guess even if I turned back into a Yagwai, my Fudagon could still be revived after all.
We shall see.
Yep, we will. Okay, Liao, guess I'll see you when I see you.
Senpai throws my backpack to me.
Go home. I'll be sure to cover things up for you here. Bye, Liao.
Yeah. Goodbye, Senpai. It's bittersweet, but we say our goodbyes and I head home with Tiger. Alright. Sorry, give me a sec. That's the end of my drink there. Okay. Oh, we're stopping here? Not yet. Not yet. I want to at least go for like 3 hours on this game, and then I'm going on to the next thing. Because this stream ain't stopping until like either 9 o'clock or when I die. So yeah. So I've still got some time before I want to start off the next thing. Even later that night, Leopard hadn't come home. It's late and I'm wide awake. I just don't feel like doing anything. So I just sit at my computer scrolling through page after page, not really reading anything. Doing what essentially amounts to nothing.
Sorry, Liao.
Why the sudden apology?
I was too excited. There was no need for me to be that forceful with him.
I never thought you would say that.
I just wanted to get rid of him. I saw my opportunity and took it.
So you drove him away?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Do I look upset? Because I am upset. Leopard left without a word, and Senpai's going now as well. How could I not care? I don't blame Tiger for it. He's never been the one who wanted them to be here in the first place. He was just provoked. I should have been the one to step in there. And I guess it just feels like I've lost something important. This all just happened so suddenly.
Lao, would you rather they come back?
Things were just happier when they were around. As dumb as that sounds. But maybe they were just being nice to me because they wanted me to help them, right? Did I really have any intentions to help them? It'd just be wrong to feel good for what they did for me. I'd just be taking advantage of them.
Is that really what's important? Did you not enjoy their company?
Well, there's a lot of things to think about other than whether I just liked them around or not. I'm conflicted.
Lao, if you wish, I can get them back. At least the Aborigine. Not the fucking shithead.
No, don't. He'll come back if he wants to. I have to go now. Where? Good luck with your stream. I understand. I know you're about to go on Assyrian. See you later. Asking him doesn't feel right.
Lao, do you think I'm too forceful?
It's fine. It's just a part of who you are.
You see me as too controlling.
A little. A little. You pretend to be my father. But I know it's only because you care about me.
If you were to choose, would you rather not see us anymore?
Don't talk like that.
Would you wish to stay with me and only me?
Bye, Assyrian.
I've given a lot of thought about it, as to how things would be if you were to go home. The other guardian tigers, they're very traditional. Honestly, you'll probably be bothered by them more than anything. If you were to not go back, you are still a son of the Lin family. Could you really distinguish yourself from them forever? I'm certain that driving your family away is not the best for you. As such, I cannot accept you leaving for either Miali or Wutai. When the Aborigine controlled your body, I was furious.
Why?
You are a Jitong. What he did was almost possession. I couldn't let that go by. In truth, he was moving your body with spirit power. It's not the same, but my feeling still stands. After all, it is the method one would control someone with weak spiritual power, such as your brother. Watching as he manipulated your body as if you were his, I couldn't take it. Alas, I doubted you understand all of this, and I know he meant you no harm. It's just...
Tiger, what was that about a brother? What? I'm sorry.
Now you're the one. Now you're the apologetic one.
Hey, I haven't been thinking about how you feel.
No, it's fine. I'm a god. It's my duty to protect my worshippers. They shouldn't be worrying about our feelings.
How isn't it? We take care of our temples for the gods, clean them, repair them, give sacrifices to them. I've been thinking about you even before I could see you. But ever since I knew you were there, it feels like all I've cared about is myself. I've never really seriously considered what you wanted or needed.
You're so mature, Lao.
Tiger pats my head. Hey, you don't need to treat me like a kid.
But you're all children to us. Not only you, but your father, and even your grandfather as well. Human life is short, after all.
Life cycle. It's weird, I'm in college.
Alright. I'll treat you like an adult from now on. How does that sound?
What exactly does that entail?
Oh, you see. This month's offerings are on you. Does that please you?
You just want me to buy stuff for you.
Isn't that the responsibility of an adult?
I'm still living on an allowance.
Well, you told me to treat you like an adult.
It sounds more like you want to bully me.
But in all seriousness, Lau, now that they're gone, if you ever feel alone, I'll do my best to cheer you up, okay?
Well, cheer me up and we'll see.
What, you don't believe me?
Because despite his age, my guardian's tiger... Read! Because despite his age, my guardian tiger's a grumpy old man.
I'll still take good care of you.
Thanks. Tiger strokes his paw through my hair gently.
Now, I believe it's getting late. Time for bed, then.
Yeah. Tiger's the only one here, so he sleeps with me tonight. Even though I slept with Tiger once during the exam break, it's not exactly something you get used to quickly. Compared to Leopard, Tiger takes up heaps more space than what I'm used to. It takes a while to get comfortable, but in the end, I lie down, being hugged from behind like last time. I know I shouldn't let my imagination go wild, but lying in his arms like this, I can't stop my heart from racing. Titties. I try to distract myself by thinking about other things, but my efforts are just rewarded by thinking over everything that happened today. Squish my head with your pecs. Tiger notices my distress, stroking his paw through my hair gently. Between his tender pets and his warm embrace, I find it easy to calm down. Held tight against his body, it makes me feel safe. It feels really nice. Oh, on Monday, college resumes like usual. All in all, it was just a normal day until Leopard made a surprise visit as I left my afternoon lesson. After this point, it's safe to assume he's memorized my timetable. Leopard, I was worried you wouldn't come back. I'm so glad.
I return. Apologize to Lau.
Apologize? It's fine. Really, there's nothing you should feel sorry for. I accept your apology. To be sure, I wasn't mad at you in the least.
Must still apologize.
It's fine.
Lau, no class.
come with me? Yeah, sure. Is something wrong? Apologize. I think he wants to make it up to me. Alright then, I'll spend some time with him. Leopard leads me to the mirror wall where everything happened yesterday. Lao. Bad dancer. Let Lao dance. Practice. Become a better dancer. Okay. Don't rub it in. I just want to make sure, so basically you want me to practice yesterday's routine to help me get better. Yes. Not bad. If Lao can perform it himself, there would be no reason for anyone to be suspicious. All he needs to say is that he's been practicing in secret. I guess that could work. And also be technically correct. He wants me to practice. It was exhausting to even try yesterday. I don't know if I'm up for it. The routine is far from what I would call easy. But he wants to make everything right. How could I turn him down? I might not be able to do it, but I might as well try. At the very least, this might even improve things between Leopard and Tiger. Leopard starts to teach me. At first he controls me like before, letting my body build up muscle memory as I move through the steps. Then I get time to run through it on my own, Leopard lending me a hand when I falter on the hard parts. With the assistance of his powers, I quickly memorize the steps, but I still have trouble keeping up. We keep on trying, slowly building up my speed one run through at a time. An hour passes before my body starts to give out on me, my muscles burning, screaming out for rest. My determination is all that gets me to the end of the routine one more time before I finally collapse in exhaustion. I think I actually got through that. Was that enough? Lao cannot go any further, that's enough. Yes. That's it? Okay. Leopard nods at me, then walks off. When he comes back, there's a drink in his paw. I thought it was just gonna vanish off again. This time it wasn't coffee, but instead cool, refreshing fruit juice. I ended up teaching him how to use the vending machine after last time, so he probably got some money from the wallet in my jacket, draped over the nearby chair. I guzzled down some juice and wiped the sweat from my forehead. Leopard quietly watches me drink, but it feels like he's got something serious on his mind. What is it? Something you want to tell me? I've known him for a while now, so I can pretty much read him like a book. He didn't answer. Neither did he move at all. Maybe he's contemplating whether he should go home with me or not? If he does go again, I don't want it to happen like yesterday. We need to at least make things clear, but I really can't do that here. Not without the chance of someone seeing me talk to myself as they walk by. It's getting dark. Like, I really need to have a shower. I think it's time we head back, yeah? I try to keep my tone casual and cheerful, doing my best to make Leopard feel welcome. Lao will worry if not going home? Maybe. If you are referring to Lao going back to his hometown, of course he will. Even if he wants to help you, he must go back. Go home. Cannot go to Wutai. We might still find a way, but it won't be easy. I doubt I could stay there very long, even just winter and summer breaks. I'm not even sure if my family would let me go after graduation. Not to mention his exams. That's why I said it might just be during winter and summer break. I could go for a week or two at a time, and my family would probably give me some trouble over that. Can't be Oracle. If I needed to be there every day, I wouldn't be able to. I really want to help you, but there's no way I can stay in Wutai long term. You're close. Wow. Yeah? I need Oracle. I know, but Lao do not need to come. Huh? Really? But I borrow power from Lao. Power? What power? With power, I can communicate. It doesn't have to be Liao.
Hey, what are you talking about? Lao's power is... Sorry. I need it. Lao. Please lend me.
What are you doing? Leopard reaches his paw out in front of me. I don't understand what he's gonna do, but it makes me uncomfortable. Stop! Tiger charges towards me. Prepared for his attack, Leopard shoots out a flash of lightning from his paw. What the fuck? Achievement unlocked. Who knows what the future will bring? As dust clears, I begin to see Tiger's figure from behind. He looks back to smile at me. Tiger!
It's nothing. I'm fine. Hey, you. What were you thinking? Are you aware that if you take Lao's power... I know. Then why? No choice. What's wrong about you, but I refuse to let you succeed. Lao was my worshipper, so don't even deem yourself worthy of taking advantage of him.
You cannot win.
Even if that's the case, how could a god ever abandon their worshippers?
Neither will I. Oh shit. Leopard looks at me coldly, a severe expression of desperation that I could hardly believe was his. Why?
I am sorry.
Leopard raises his paw once more. Lao, move back! Cracking sound sends me backwards as I hurriedly move to block my face with my arms, squinting my eyes shut tight. When I open my eyes and the dust clears, I see Tiger before me leaning down on one knee. Leopard walks towards me.
No!
Tiger lurches from the floor, moving to shield me with his body. We're doing an action scene with JPEGs!
Lao, run! I can't stop him!
But you'll...
Don't worry. I'm a guardian tiger after all. Run! I will not.
Ouch, that... I'm sorry. Ouch that you would hurt someone like this in broad... Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure it's... Ouch! That you would hurt someone like this in broad daylight.
Who?
Oh! No, it wasn't Shuchi. Hynos on service to the city gods 12. Voice. What voice? What voice should I give him? Since according to this game's logic, gods will usually look like what you prefer, so...
Hynos, on service to the city gods 12. Are you an aborigine god? Why do you battle with this guardian tiger? What terrible behavior! Are you attempting to hurt this young man? The middle of the day, and on a school campus nonetheless. Under these circumstances, are you not going too far?
I just want to help my people.
How does that have anything to do with hurting others?
I need Lao's power, but Lao does not come.
That is to say you attacked? Just because this young man refused to help you?
I need Lao's power.
And to such end, you would rather be our enemy.
I need Lao's power.
It appears you have nothing else to say. In which case, I shall be your opponent.
As Hynos blocks the path between me and Leopard, this is an epilepsy waiting to happen. Tiger takes advantage of the diversion, taking hold of my arm as we head home as fast as we can. Jesus Christ.
I knew it. That aborigine really was no good.
Okay. That is going to be the stopping point for Nekojishi for right now. Holy shit, my voice. I will be back in a few minutes, and we will resume with the Trigger Man. The bad game. The really bad game that I don't want to play, but I will play because I bought shit for it. Anyways. Just know it ain't his fault, he ain't bad. Oh, I'm sure. I know. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Hi, this is Ron Jeremy. You're listening to Porno Sonic.